Jesus,
Why is
okay.
it Pig Farts
How
Academy?
was that?
Because it's Pig Farts Academy.
Big Farts Academy. We're finally here.
Finally made it. This is what we've been dreaming of.
But where's Drake?
Where's Rumble Roar? The talking lion and headmaster.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Mars, everybody.
I thank you so much for showing me that musical.
It's so good, man. It's so fucking good.
I want to
Which
watch
musical?
it again someday.
A Harry Potter musical. It's a spoof musical about Harry Potter, and it's fucking hilarious.
The
Okay,
best
I don't think I've seen that
characters are freaking Malfoy, Umbridge.
Oh my god, Snape is good too. It's not affiliated with Rowling at all.
No. It's like
Um,
from when is that? Like,
oh, it's like 10 years old now. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's been around for a long time.
have you seen it, Shay?
Unfortunately, not all in one bit. I'll need to watch it all in one go.
There's two. There's a Harry Potter musical 1 and a Harry Potter musical 2. The Harry Potter musical 1, the recording is a little rough, but it's so fucking funny. And the second one is even better because the recording is better. It's just overall, it's just funnier. To give you an idea,
I didn't
like...
even.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I didn't know about the second one. I only knew about the first.
The first one is good. The second one is amazing. They did a third one, but it sucked. So don't watch the third one. The third one's ass.
Really? I don't
Good to
remember
know.
why.
Because they did it last minute for a convention performance,
Oh,
and they
true,
didn't
true,
have time to
true.
practice at all. So like, it's really bad. Hello, Shine Greymon. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 28 months. Sorry for missing out on so many of these D&D streams. I just have a normal sleeping schedule. That's why I can't make it. I totally understand. I don't have a normal sleeping schedule, so I, you know.
You have a sleeping
haha.
schedule?
What's a sleeping
You
schedule?
have a
Mine varies.
schedule?
Depends if it's a work night or not.
I can't get over the Golden Girls Pog roast.
The Pog emote, yeah, like the Marches of Amon-Ra Daz has. Jeez. Boo Radley unfortunately had to sit out in this game again. There's some stuff going on, and so they need time, and we kind of went back and forth on whether to join us, and I basically like just take a raid check, come back next week, we're good to go. So yeah, Boo Radley's still with us, but he's just not going to be with us this session.
He's biding his time. He's letting us want him to come back enough that we gotta like.
Playing hard
Listen,
to get that
We
bitch.
already want him back.
It's true.
Yeah, we almost died last time because of a creature that only took damage from magical attacks, and we very much realized how much we missed Thaddeus.
Yeah, I
am
don't understand why
surprised.
sword didn't work. I mean, I tried it twice.
Dude, I am so used to games at this point, like at level 5 giving you a magical weapon. It's like you're level 9.
Maybe
Not
we
even
should...
a +1
I was gonna
dagger.
say, oh god, what was your DM's name?
Yarrow?
Yarrow was very liberal with the magical items in his campaign.
White.
Standard D&D is not. It is very like limited for sure.
We just have to be more perceptive, you know, because I'm pretty
I
sure
will
we
just
missed
keep-
some things in our
Yeah.
course.
More than likely. At
It
least
doesn't
one.
help. Apparently, according to people, we skipped a bunch of treasure like the past 2 levels.
Oh dear.
Yeah, probably. But you know what? We talked about going back, you know, to level 4 eventually, and maybe doing the right thing and fighting the aboleth.
We kind of need to do that.
Here, I know where there's a totally uncursed magical item on floor 1.
You already spoiled that for us, so that would be metagaming. We can't go back for that.
yeah. I could, yeah, we could totally get an uncursed magical item.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sword.
Yeah, totally not cursed from what you told us.
Yeah,
Hold the
God.
uncursed sword, used once.
But it would count as a magical weapon. Even if it isn't cursed.
It isn't cursed. That's an interesting pause there.
Yeah, a bit of hesitation on that one. Oh goodness gracious, we're gonna let people file in here.
Mm-hmm.
I've sent out the tweet. I should probably let my Discord know as well. I tend to neglect those poor fools. I'm very
You
sorry.
have a Discord?
I do.
Whoa.
sometimes announce in it, which is never usually because I'm bad at this.
I didn't even know you had a Discord.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately.
I forgot.
Wait, well, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you want to put a link for that in chat so other people know.
Yeah. I mostly use it to trade Pokemon with people, and take suggestions on games to play, and just general talk sometimes.
Where we find the hottest goss.
That's where, yeah, you hottest goss. Oh my god.
I'm in Draco's Discord, but I have it muted, and I almost never, ever... Well, actually,
Well,
I
here's
never...
the question. Do you like DVD?
Clearly not enough.
Then you don't need to be in Draco's Discord.
Yeah. I've played with her a few
That's
times,
what it is.
but if you look at our Steam, I think I have, like... I don't even know if I have 20 hours in it compared to her, like, 1,000 or something hours in it.
Alright. The tweet has gone live. The Discord announcement has gone live. We are live. We are here. Zanwind is here with a tier 1 sub for 24 months. 2 years. Good luck, everybody. Vinmaru Karis Corwin, thank you so much for 100 bits. It's nice to give your players magic gear, let them feel powerful, but then you as a DM suddenly realize you have to then dial up the dangerometer to compensate for their newfound awesomeness.
Awesomeness.
Crow the Immortal, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 36 months. And yes, I already have a command for Discord already in my chat, so, you know. I was gonna say, what the pre-written modules do that I really like when it comes to magical items is this risk-reward. Like, you can get a good magical item, but you gotta be ready to fucking fight for it. Like, it is not like you just get a magical item and it's yippee-ki-yay. Usually there's some sort of trade-off.
Technically,
remember-
we had a magical item, but we gave it to the rightful owner.
Yeah.
The dagger. That would have
Dagger.
counted as a magical item, I'm assuming.
And we got Lionel, like, a magic spell, like a magic book, like a spell book or whatever.
Mhm.
But, like, when Monty said risk reward, like, we almost died and Lex lost his brick. So it was truly
boo-hoo.
a lost situation.
Bert
Honestly,
finds
I think that's probably one of the closest we actually ever came to somebody who could have actually died.
yeah, because you guys stepped into that trap at pretty low level, or low level.
I had
oh my God,
5
low
health.
You had 5 HP, and I'm like, if you don't dodge this shit or get out of the way, you're gonna die. And I'm like, that's gonna be hilarious. Not that I want to kill you, but I'm like, if that's how you go, that's funny.
Yeah.
Not against a giant dragon or a demon or a monster. No, you just fell down the
Ball.
stairs and died.
Bird
Well,
finds a
giant ball.
random. Someone in my chat says, Bird finds a random sword. Lionel, is this magical? Lionel casts identify. Vorpal sword. Lionel gently puts it back in Bert's hand. Discount GM, they get switched to the tier 1 sub for 7 months. Time to go to wizard school. Time for homework, everybody.
Yeah, are we gonna leave Lionel here? Will we go back and explore the other dungeon?
What is this, wizard daycare? What the fuck?
But Wisp is, like, stupid. He doesn't want to go to school.
Well, I said Lionel, not Wisp. We'll take
Yeah, but
Wisp and Bert
We're all
back.
going to school.
No,
This is
no,
a group
Nyx is not
effort.
magical. They don't want Nyx and Bert here. We don't have any magical ability. They'll kick us out. We'll get
Kick me out,
expelled.
too.
I'll cast my little minor illusion spell, and they'll just laugh at me. I'll be made fun of. I'll get bullied by everybody.
Time to get shoved in a fantasy locker, nerd.
Oh no, Nyx is like the perfect size to shove in lockers.
Good.
I remember that I transferred to my school in this town, Shay. I won't dox myself, but like I went to my first high school, and I remember I was walking through the class stuff, and like I had to go pick something up, and it was like the grade 7s were making their way in, and there was this one twiggy guy who was like putting stuff in his locker, and he went, wait a minute, and like I literally watched him take his stuff out, walk into the locker and close the door, and he went. And he walked out and went, oh no. And it was like, oh buddy, no.
There was no locker shoving, thankfully, at my
No.
school. I think the only time that people got shoved in lockers was when you were with friends and you were messing
You were
around.
goofing around, yeah.
Yeah.
That was what happened.
We didn't really have lockers in England, but there was this one time at the end of the school year where a bunch of students shoved the teacher in a cupboard and locked it and ran off.
Oh,
I was
my
not part of
God.
this, but they were stuck in there for like 4 hours.
A teacher?
Did they get
Yes.
expelled?
It was the end of the year, so no. But they got in a lot of trouble.
Wow.
Yeah, I could imagine that. Oh,
How
No,
did you get away
I-
with that?
The teacher was an absolute prick, to be fair.
okay.
Well,
They
yeah, he's a
probably
prick,
deserved
but-
it, but they probably didn't.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
We didn't have anything like that. We had our like end of school year pranks, like our graduation pranks,
Yeah,
but
there's
they
always
kind of
pranks at
varied.
the end. I think the most
Yeah,
insane one, I don't know if I told you this one, Shay, but I knew somebody where their school, what they did is they took apart one of the teacher's cars and put it back together inside of the classroom.
Oh my god.
Because they were like a shop
Oh.
teach.
Yeah.
So his students literally went to his house. He had like this old like Beetle car. They took it apart, loaded it up in a trailer, and then they took it to the school, brought all the pieces. It was like a 30-person team, by the way. This wasn't like a couple dudes. This was like a whole group of people. And like they assembled the car inside of the classroom and left it there. And the guy and the teacher was like, what the fuck?
Oh, because I think if they put that much effort into it and they managed to do it successfully, like that's almost like that's got to be respect. Like they got to add some points onto their grade or something,
Well,
you know?
considering it was like a shop class too, where they did actually go over
Yeah.
mechanical shit, like he was like, hell yeah, like he was like, take it apart and take it back to my house by the end of the day, but you know, hell yeah.
We didn't have anything that fun. Like the biggest prank we had involved cops coming into our school because teachers got wind of it, and we literally had to have security guards searching lockers and standing in classrooms, and the prank got moved outside and it ended up in the paper, and probably not for a good reason. And I don't know if I should say it out loud. Just
Yeah,
because,
maybe
like,
not
again,
if it was
doxing
ended up in a
people.
paper.
But like we had
God.
cops coming through the classrooms to search bags and lockers, and it was a whole thing. Our school had not the greatest reputation.
No
Actually,
fun
throw them off your
allowed.
tail by making something up wild. Just make it up.
Pick it up. Oh man. God, what did we do? Stink bombs in the vents. That's a classic, right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I remember when I worked at the pet store, people would come in and buy crickets at the end of the year to release upon the bathrooms in the schools. They'd buy like those buckets of crickets for like, you know, $5. And we'd have to, it became such a thing that we had to order more crickets around that time of the year for them to buy, because they would take them to the schools and drop them in like the fucking bathrooms and just have crickets everywhere inside the bathrooms. And it was like, God, you guys are evil.
I'm sure that did irreparable damage to the surrounding ecosystem.
They die really easily here. We don't have crickets here. It's just too cold for
Yeah.
them.
Ah,
So,
that makes sense.
It's fine. It's just, you know, my school did the crickets. Yeah, the crickets is a popular one. I know that just from working at the pet store. I'm like, oh, this is a go-to one. Interesting. Anyway, enough about school pranking. Now it's time for school maybe. I don't know. Are you guys ready to delve back into the Dungeon of the Mad Mage?
Yes.
All right.
I'm good to go.
So,
I'm not ready for school though.
let us return to the Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Goodbye, Chad.
Hi, Chad.
So, just a little short recap for people so they're not confused. You guys had made your way through an arc gate, from which you found yourself in a well-made, dark, almost purple stone chamber with various, like, copper piping kind of coming in and out, like, interweaving into the walls. And as the rest of you enter into this new room, led by your new drow companion, by the name of, I believe his name was Ellen,
Mm-hmm.
you find yourself in what looks to be, and something you kind of recognize, almost like a tap room, like a mini bar of sorts that looks like it was brought just taken straight out of Waterdeep, Waterdeep itself, and placed in this chamber. There's a pool table, there are darts, and there is like a bar that has spirits behind it with no one else in the room. It's just you and this drow gentleman.
Oh, damn.
And as you all enter in, he goes, come, sit. I can find you something to drink if you'd like.
Sure. Water's
That
hard
is-
to come by on some of the floors down here.
Oh, is that so?
It depends on what floor you're on.
Curious.
Also, let me know when it's been 10 minutes since I cast it spell.
Is that for the fly spell, or is that for the detect
Mhm.
magic spell?
For flight spell.
Okay, you got it. He sits himself down at the bar, and you watch him close a book. And he kind of begins to run his hands through the bottles. He goes, what is your poison? That's just a joke. It's alcohol, it's all poison. Wine, hard liquor. I have some ale, though I find it a bit garish.
I like wine. Like I said, I've got some wine from Waterdeep.
Do you?
Yeah, so some fine wine.
Well, I'm the
you go.
host. Allow me to indulge you. And he watches. He pulls off a
Okay.
bottle of wine, kind of uncorks it, and pulls out some glasses. He kind of looks at us. He goes, "Wine for the rest of you, or do you have any particular tastes?"
It's good for me.
Bert's gonna look around to see what the cheapest of the options are to not impose.
There's a lot here. It's like a whole like bartender shelf of alcohol.
You know what? Bert's gonna pick the ale because he seems to not like the ale, so he might appreciate that Bert's taking it off his hands.
Okay, there's like a little barrel. You kind of grab it and put it on a little stand, and there is a stein that you easily grab and kind of flip open, and yeah, you pour yourself some ale. It smells hoppy and good. Meanwhile, Elan kind of pours out generous cups of wine and hands it to each of you, and kind of recorks the bottle and sets it back on the shelf, and kind of sits down at the chair, crosses his leg, and kind of, the proper like 2-finger holding glass, wine glass pose, kind of just takes a sip, and he goes, "So, tell me, what brings you here? You said you found this place by accident."
Indeed, but I'm sorry, but there is something I must do before we begin our conversation. Zonderbrook!
He cocks his head and he goes, "Zonderbrook. Garish, is that dwarvish?"
Bert's just gonna look around to make sure nothing moved. After
Nothing
he said that.
happens.
No, it's a thing from another floor. Yeah, it's just we've been going from room to room, hoping for something to happen.
Oh, I see. He kind of takes a sip and he goes, "I find that quite interesting. Do you intend to stay?"
Not really. We still need to finish our job in the floor before this. So we kind of went to the door just to see where he went.
And
We need to
Princess
see if it
didn't
was
come with
working.
us, so.
Yeah, we need to. Get
Who
back
is
to our lunch.
Princess?
Our dearest, most fair mule companion.
A mule. I
Yes.
I don't think I have to incite him to tell that he was kind of disappointed by that, right?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like, oh my, he was like kind of engaged. He was like, "Oh my god, who is this?" It's like, "It's a mule." He's like, "Fucking, all right." He just goes back to drinking his wine. He goes, "Oh, well, that might be a bit difficult.
Huh?
Well, you've made your way here, but there is a doorman who has made bar for your way out."
Eh?
Each gonna take turns going, oh?
What does that mean?
What I mean is that if you attempt to leave that door, you're going to have a very bad time.
From
Oh, so.
The headmaster has employed a manner of creature to prevent those from leaving the academy, more or less just to keep a sort of security check. We're not trapped here per se, but he doesn't want undesirables making their way through, now does he?
well, yeah, we're not making our way through. We gently walked in. Want just to leave. From that door we just went through.
Yes, but that's not how it works.
Is there some form of map to these arc gates and where they go, so we don't keep making wild guesses as to where they might lead?
Oh no, not at all. The arc gates were designed by Headmaster Hallister. They change every now and again, they link to different spots, and they're a means for individuals to travel between. They are unnoted, ever-changing, and can be both hindrance and useful, as you've probably just learned.
Did you say ever changing?
Yes. Headmaster Hallister is... he kind of looks side to side as if to make sure he's not being listened to. Fickle and impulsive at times. He doesn't like things set in stone for too long, so he likes to switch things up every now and again. Arc gates included.
Uh-oh.
Can we meet with your headmaster?
I mean, you can if you want to. Though, he will probably want either payment for presence here, as the school is a fine establishment, or, and he kind of looks over towards you, Lionel, you may have to enroll.
We sacrifice our half.
Oh, come the fuck on. I just made this character.
Oh, I'm not saying just you. I mean, any of you who are magically inclined will probably be, not forced, but be heavily recommended to apply.
So let
Again,
me
we
get
look
this
at our
straight.
halfling.
If we attempt to leave through that door, you are gonna attack us?
Oh, gods, no. I don't care what you do. I mean, I'm interested in what you do, but I'm not going to attack you. Why would I do that? I have no benefit from it. But there is a doorman. He will appear, and he will attempt to stop you. I'm just giving you a
So
warning.
Does that mean there's a chance that we could get past him or possibly beat him?
Why would we attempt? Why would we disrupt the security that has been established for this place? Why not?
Well, we don't necessarily have to beat him. Like, maybe is there a way around him to get through?
That'd be through the headmaster. I didn't see anything in this room, right? Other than the gate?
No, just the gate.
Okay.
Can you explain how the gatekeeper works? Does he just attack? Does he close the gate so that we can't go through?
They probably don't know.
His orders, to my knowledge, are not to let anybody leave Dwemer without the headmaster's permission. And if you attempt to make your way through, he is to haul you to the headmaster for questioning.
I might ask, is there some form of arcane that you study here?
Yes, of course.
May I ask what it is?
Anything and everything. Nothing is off the tables. Forbidden magics, dark secrets, to the most mundane and simplest of spells. We are here to be trained to be the apex, the best at the best. Archmages, necromancers, red wizards. You name it, we have it here, and the knowledge of one of the greatest archmages of all time.
Then perhaps someone of your station and impressive caliber can find a way to get us back to where we started.
You can go through the door, but with all due respect, I have a reputation to uphold. I want to be in the headmaster's good graces. I have goals, and I need to achieve them. And I will not be helping a bunch of delinquents, no offense, get through a door that they stumbled through by happenstance. Respectfully.
Yeah. Not to, oh god, don't get me wrong. I am salivating at the idea of being in this school. You have no idea how much I want to stay here and study.
May I ask you, my fine diminutive fellow, what is the caliber of your talent?
The caliber of my talent?
What is the best spell you can cast? Like, what is the strongest spell you can cast?
Oh, well, the strongest spell I can cast is... I can cast an arcane hand.
What level of spell is Arcane Hand?
It's a 5th level spell slot.
He kind of, his lips kind of go like imagine eating a sour lemon, like his lips kind of suck in a little bit, and he goes, oh, that's just cute. You might want to come back later when you're a bit stronger if you want to take lessons here.
Oh, that stings. I get that. But it's just still a little... as I was saying, as much as I wish to stay here and study more to become stronger and everything, The idea that people are not really allowed to leave sounds like you become an archmage for nothing.
Oh, we get to leave. It's people that we don't know don't get to leave.
Oh, gotcha.
You're a disturbance, you're trespassers. You don't get to leave. I can leave if I want to. I could leave tomorrow if I wish. But my teaching's not done, and I've committed. There are those who have come here and have claimed to commit and change their minds. They can't leave. They've lost their path.
What would you recommend we do next?
Well, you have two choices. Either you go and speak with Headmaster Hallister, or you leave through the art gate and deal with the muscle.
He said the guardian will drag us to the headmaster.
Yeah, but the
Mhm.
difference is if we get dragged after trying to disobey or try to break the rules, or
I
we go
mean,
by ourselves.
can we convince the guardian just to take us to the headmaster? Is more what I was thinking. Like,
Well, we could just probably ask this fellow here. He's been quite hospitable so far. I don't think we have to get another party involved.
Do we
I
want
mean-
to leave Princess alone for that long a time?
With
Or
due
maybe
respect,
you could just give us directions. We could...
with due respect,
could.
Nix, without Thaddeus, do you really trust our powers of persuasion?
I mean,
Wisp is
when has he
pretty
succeeded?
persuasive.
Who's Thaddeus?
Our
that-
companion. He's lost in the void, I think.
Lost
He
to the
tends to pop in
void.
and out.
He's got some weird, like, wild magic going on.
Curious. Is he like
What-
you? And he points towards you, Lionel. Or is he inherited?
no. No. He was born with, from what I understand.
Ugh. He kind of rolls his eyes and takes a sip of wine. Sorcerers. I
Yeah.
fucking hate sorcerers.
I know, right? Like they didn't work for it. Oh, look at me! I was born with the ability to do whatever, and then they just keep screwing it up.
He kind of taps his hands on his chin. He goes, do I want to take you to the headmaster? I mean, I don't know you that well. How do I know that if I take you to the headmaster, you're not going to be a huge bunch of trouble, and then it looks bad on me?
That is fair. We can't really guarantee that. The only thing we want is to go back to the way we came from.
Which seems clear enough to me, and you do see amicable enough. How about this? And he kind of like places his fingers and has it kind of creep forward like a spider, which is, you know, normal person would be kind of weird, but it's a
Very
drow, so
drow.
you're like, yeah, okay. How about this? What can you offer me in exchange for me to help you? And you guys talk
Anything you
above
want?
board. You guys talk above board because I let
Okay.
Goblin out of the bathroom because she just is done.
Does anybody
Access-
have anything like that they want to offer that would
I
be
could
worth it?
offer
in their
them
inventory?
the fine wine, the 2 bottles of fine wine. He
Yeah.
seems to be pretty interested in this. It's
I
from
got-
an area he
He's
probably
an
doesn't go too
alcoholic,
much.
Bert's got 2 unused rations.
Don't you dare offer him a ration. That's gonna immediately put us in his bad book.
I have some manacles.
I have a
I-
granola bar. It's got one bite out of it.
I know
That's
that we
most
had.
of the granola bar.
Sorry, I'm back.
I know that we have like some treasure from like the last floor, but I feel like I want to save it just in case like we need any of it to like open the black doors.
I had
So,
to
like, I
get
don't-
up, but he kind of taps into this. Scrolls, magic items.
I have a book of the Shadow Clutches. It's a book that describes the process of corrupting a being and potentially how to uncorrupt them.
Do you say that out
Did
loud
I-
as Wisp?
Sure, it's something that could be useful.
A book, you say?
Bert's
Yeah,
gonna look at Wisp like, why do you have this?
It's so that I remember I was researching how to fix the bronze dragon. What was his name?
Got it from like
Looked through
Helium
my notes.
Moonstar.
Gleister or Umbraxkar?
No, Zonderbrook.
No,
No,
no, the dragon.
No, Zendikar was the corrupted version, and Gleistar was
right,
the
yeah.
uncorrupted
Yeah,
version.
I've had a pretty good look for it, so I'm probably willing to part with it now. If you want to have a quick glance, see if it could interest you.
He offers out his hand.
Can I insight him to see how interested he was when he mentioned book? He sounded kind of
Go ahead and roll an insight check. Yeah, sure.
18.
18. It's not the book itself. The moment Wisped, it teaches you how to corrupt people, that he immediately went,
Okay.
and he takes the book and he begins to kind of flip through it and goes, oh, now this is fascinating. And he kind of snaps the book shut and goes, he kind of sits back, stands up, and he collects his own book and goes, I think that will suffice, yes.
From my inventory.
Follow me.
Okay, lead the way.
It's not that
Phoenix.
far.
My dear
Perfect.
Nix, it would seem that you were right. We may not need Thaddeus to able to win the hearts of those we attempt to persuade.
I just need to have the right item, right?
Nyx
gonna
kind
say
of
this-
thinks to herself about the whole corruption thing, and she's like, yeah, no. Fine.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about. Every time he tries, he has failed.
Hold on,
Yeah, look,
I gotta tab
she-
out this level because I'm using like a creature card and it's like not working.
Yeah, maybe it's a good thing Thaddeus isn't here, because I'd have to add to my book of failed diplomacy checks with Thaddeus,
Listen, I just happen to have a really good book for this exact moment. And I have spent like the last few nights reading through that, so I think I've got all the knowledge I would have needed out of it.
You got the knowledge.
Dude, when we got told that we were stuck here, I was like, what?
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you guys were like, we're just gonna go back, I was like, oh, they're
Yeah,
lacking
I wa-
critical information.
The
was
moment
like,
you were like,
"No."
yeah, I had to read a lot, but we are going back. Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
read a lot.
Should have been suspicious, but you're like, I had to read so much. And I'm like, we told you we weren't staying. And you're like, I had to read so much. And it's like,
Okay, I am worried if we are gone too long, Princess is gonna go on a killing spree to try and find us.
Honestly, we're not that far from the entrance to Willow's level, so I feel like she would just walk back and go eat grass.
Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen.
No.
Like, we're
Killing
so
spree.
close. She's just gonna go back up and just start eating grass, and we're gonna be like, where did she go? And then we'll just find her back on
Look,
the other level.
With
The
20
moment
dead
Hadassah tells
bodies.
us, oh, you're gonna have to do a quest to get out of here. It's like, no, fuck you. We just fight the guard. Let's get out of here. Vámonos.
1 second here, I just want to see what the lighting is like in this chamber.
After that last fight with the thing that couldn't take non-magical damage, Bert has been humbled, and I don't think wants to test his abilities again.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if you take a long rest here, Princess is gonna get screwed.
Well, I did just feed them, and they know that there's food in a direction just to the north, so they'd probably just wander back there.
She's a very smart mule.
We figured this out.
I would not be surprised if Princess has more intelligence than Bertram.
I mean, she was very smart by not going here.
I'm gonna say for the sake of this, because this makes the most sense, and it doesn't tell me that there's actually ambient lighting in here. So it doesn't tell me what the lighting is like in this location.
It's a school. It makes sense. There
But
would
it's a
be
magic
school, so I'm
candles.
like, it should have light in it.
Like magic candles are just
Yeah.
persistent.
It's over here. He leads you over here. One second. I got to read something here real fast. Oh, fuck, okay.
It's never a good thing when you say off.
Nyx is in the back, so she can't fall down a trap.
You see to the south a set of doors. And you see over here. You have to apologize as I reveal this because it's kind of an annoying angle. You see a door here. Elan walks forward and points towards the door.
I would like to roll one more insight check just to make sure that he's not deceiving us. Like, this is the way.
Okay.
The way.
It is the way. 22 insight.
Me too. Okay. He seems to be genuinely leading you to the headmaster's chambers. You get the sense that he's kind of hurried because he wants to read this book he just got.
Okay.
How to corrupt people. Ooh.
Well, that wasn't the main topic, but it was in there.
Start
It was-
corrupting today.
Next time we're gonna come back here, he's gonna have an army of corrupted people. Oh man.
Sorry, you have to excuse me. I have to read a lot from room to room.
We'll hear stories about how all the students on this floor got corrupted by some weird magic and they don't know what happened, you know.
Okay, good. The door is a large wooden door, and there is a bronze plaque that has been set to it that says, "Headmaster's office, knock please." Elan turns to you and goes, "This is the headmaster. I do not wish to be seen by him at this time. As I said, everyone here is kind of insane, but best of luck. I'm going to go indulge." And he kind of wiggles the book in his hand, and it begins to make his way.
Have a good one.
Appreciate your assistance, Master Tenortha.
Thank
Indeed.
you.
It was a pleasure to meet you. It's nice to make new friends.
It's always so nice.
Maybe we'll be seeing you real soon to head out through the portal.
I hope so.
Oh, I hope so too.
Wisp, you should knock. I feel like you're the most charismatic.
I feel like Lionel has the home
Nope.
advantage.
It's up to you.
I don't know, it's between you two. Maybe you knock at the same time.
Please, my
I think
friends.
Lionel,
if
you
something afoul is going to
start-
Oh my
happen,
gosh. He got so big and stretched.
Look at him.
What happened?
Oh, he's getting corrupted.
Oh.
is this what reading does?
Oh no, I don't want to read ever.
Oh no, he's a monster now. If we go back, he's the actual guardian. We can't go
He's
back
the
now.
guardian.
I would say Lionel probably the best. You interacted with the Houndster before, or was that Thaddeus?
It was not a good interaction, I can tell you that much.
Your door closed.
But
Please, my friends,
gonna have to-
if something afoul is going to happen, allow it to happen to me. I shall knock on the door.
oh, stop being so dramatic.
Come in!
Can't believe it.
Okay.
Come in. Okay. Opens door. Go in. Go in.
I open door.
The door opens.
Do you think it's the real Hallister? Because I thought he was on like the lower, like bottom floors.
We've met Tree Alistair.
Yeah, so it could be like a fake one. And we met like
Yeah.
a wooden doll, like
Yeah, we made a puppet one, and we
Could you
also
imagine
met the
it's like-
one in
it's-
the illusory room.
It's like an illusory Hallister that has like a tweed jacket.
He...
University principal Hallister.
Look, there he is, the guy from the box art.
he is.
he's there. Oh my god, we made it, guys. We did it.
Let me describe this room real fast for you.
Mm-hmm. When you see the guy from the box art, you just start like, oh no. Oh no.
Sorry, I just double checking something.
No worries.
Do I have time to fill up my water? Take like 20 seconds.
Yeah, go for it. This would be perfect
Cool.
time. Okay. Okay. This is a big page. I'm gonna zoom in for the chat here so I can get a good look at that token.
Take a look at the token chat.
A good look at that Hallister token. He's here! The
shit.
Hallister is real!
He's Dumbledore. But like maniac. So the movie got Dumbledore. Dumbledore said calmly,
Right?
god, that is never gonna get out of my head.
There's a fire name on the goblet of fire. So mad.
He was so mad in those movies.
Can we get much higher?
Dumbledore said, "Oh,
Okay.
Mhm.
Alright, I gotta look something up real fast.
Oh my god, the chain begins.
You know, I just want to say that he pretty much tricked us out of the book, because if we had walked out of here and explored, we would have seen the sign on the door like right away.
Yeah, but we don't want to go into like the wrong direction and encounter some other people who are less sane, and then like breaking out into a fight.
Yeah, but we would have literally walked down one corner to see where it went and walked down the other, and like as soon as we walked here, we would have been like, "Oh, on the door, there's a sign."
Okay, but
Yeah, how are we supposed
we
to know?
also got the
It does
information
it.
that it's okay to see him.
True.
Because otherwise we'd have been like, well, nope, avoiding that door like the plague, because we
Yeah, imagine
know
he has like a
that's
secret
spooky.
thing. There's a sock on the door. What do you do?
equip sock.
Bertrand would.
And then it would be a cursed sock, naturally.
It's a sock that makes your hands smelly.
I was gonna say it always has a hole, like where the big toe is.
Oh,
Like no matter how you move the sock around, the hole like moves to
Yeah.
perfectly angle your big toe out.
Yeah,
I
pretty
love
much.
the idea of dumb curse items.
Evie, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys step inside of this room, you see sitting at a large... actually, the first thing that would catch your attention is the moment you open the door, you see standing in the far back a massive statue of the headmaster, of Hallister, atop a 3-foot-high granite pedestal. They're wearing a robe with dozens of eyes carved into it, and he is holding a stone staff topped with a flickering magical flame. Before the statue rests a tremendous oaken desk, which behind it stands a high-backed chair carved with screaming faces. Over here... Give me a second here. You see just an organ of various tubes, copper pneumatic tubes, spanning the northwest wall. And next to it is a large shelf of empty copper canisters. And currently sitting upon that large oaken desk is Hallister, writing down on papers, shoving them into these tubes, and then having them delivered via a mage hand to the tubes to be shunted, just whoomph, up into them. And as you enter, he stops, blinks twice, and places his quill into its well. Why, hello there! Welcome to the academy. Are you new students, perhaps?
Good day, Master Hallister. We are in a bit of a problem.
A problem?
We accidentally entered the floor and left two of our companions behind. We were wondering if it would be possible to leave, maybe visit another day, but...
Oh, my dear, I'm very, very sorry. Safe passage through Dwemercore is not free. I'm afraid that I may have to ask for a favor in kind. 'Tis only fair. But,
What sort of favor?
he kind of runs a hand through his cloak, or not his cloak, oh my god, his beard. He's wearing a cloak. And kind of looks at you and goes, "You are adventurers, yes!"
Yes, sir.
So
Very
you've-
much so. We've been going down a couple of levels as we go.
And
down to this,
for that, I thank you so much for your sanitary service. You might have a bit of a repertoire of getting rid of pesky creatures, do you?
I would like to think so.
He kind of brings all his fingers together and goes, "As it is at the moment, we happen to have a bit of a pest problem. In a normal affair, I would ask for you to relinquish one of your magical items, one for each of you, for safe passage through the school. But if you are willing to agree to deal with this pest, then I would be happy to show you your way out.
Yeah, we are kind of low on magical items, so
Yeah, would
I
we
was
be
just-
allowed to go
I was
back
just
out
like-
the same door?
You came through what door precisely?
flight
The-
door, the one with the beholder, the rump,
It-
and the
It led to Malairbode.
Malairbode. Oh, I thought that level was cut off. Huh. You found a way in. Interesting, interesting. The lost level has been cut off from general use for quite some time.
He
How
said
is
the
it-
lost level, didn't he?
You did, yeah.
It's been confirmed!
fucking nailed it. I'm changing my notes, man.
Level 6.
Bird is terrified this whole time, so he's just gonna be like trying to reach for Wisp's hand at a
Sure.
spear.
I'll give it to you.
It was an Umbra Hulk that kind of led the way, I guess.
I see. I see. So he kind of sizes you up and down. He goes, "You probably would survive. Let me ask you this then. You have 3 options. You can either well, not all of you. You of magical inclination may enroll here with free tuition." He kind of raises a finger like, with free
free tuition.
tuition.
What is that? Sorry, as off game.
Oh, tuition? Tuition is what you pay to go to college. Like, it's like a fee you do to go to school. Like, it's basically the cost of, like, private school or the cost of, like, college. It's like, yeah. That's what
Gotcha.
tuition is.
Ooh.
He kind of raises a finger. Or you all relinquish one magic item per each of you. Or you help me with my pest problem.
Don't get
Well,
me
I
wrong,
don't own a magical item, so I think I'm gonna have to go with the pest
Same.
option.
There is that. I am really interested in enrolling given how much I love magic. But I'm actually curious, what are the limitations of enrolling in the school?
There are no limitations. Anyone who's interested in expanding their arcane knowledge is welcome here.
So we could leave Lionel behind, and then Bracky re-rolls a new character, and the rest of us can get off the floor. Problem solved.
No, I mean the students can leave. The guy we met before, he said he could just leave. I wonder what the
Well, if you enroll, we'd ask that you finish your courses here before you take off and leave. That would be very
but
rude
we-
and is also against school policy.
Monty, we lost Bracky.
Oh shit.
There he is.
Oh, there. Okay.
What,
You
did he
there, Bracky?
vanish?
No.
Uh-oh.
Bracky.
We're gonna wait for Bracky to come back.
Oh,
Oh, there you are.
how long was I
What
gone?
happened?
Like 2
Uh,
seconds.
Yeah.
Wait,
Shay
I'm
was
gonna
like,
think
get down! Bracky's gone! I was like, wow, Jesus.
You
Well, I
kept
think
talking. I'm like, no, stop.
I'm gonna think about that for a second, but we're gonna deal with the pest problem at the moment since I still don't know what the enrollment entirely means.
Ah, okay. Well, he kind of stands up from his desk. One of the students was doing some extracurricular activities that may have led to the summoning of a devil.
Oh,
Hmm.
hmm.
I might have the right kind of spell for that.
If you are able to remove the devil, then I would be ever more happy to find you back to your door and let you leave.
How big of a devil are we talking about?
It is a bone devil.
Any of us roll to see if we know what a bone devil is?
Yeah,
Religion.
religion.
You got it. One religion coming up.
Ugh, I failed every religion roll I've ever done, and I have a +3. You think that I
I
would
am a
get one in this
halfling.
game?
You are a halfling.
All right.
Oh,
It's a
14.
devil, and it's got bone involved.
You're
Yeah,
a
none
bone
of us
devil.
know, except maybe
With-
Lionel.
With my 5, I know the banishment spell might work.
It is indeed a devil. It's a very strong devil as well. It can fly. It's got like insect wings and like a scorpion tail. It is terrifying looking.
Do I know if conventional weapons work against it?
You know that it would be resistant to non-magical weapons, but not immune.
Okay.
Can we borrow magical weapons just for the pest eradication and give them back afterwards?
Unfortunately, we do not have any on lease at this time. Apologies.
That's understandable.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask, but can I roll an insight on him? I want to see if he's like, if I can tell if he's like the real Hallister or not.
Sure.
Yeah, for detail.
23.
1 second, sorry. Gotta grab the set block. Hallister.
Can we fight a bone devil at level 9?
I have no idea.
If I can get the banishment off, and then not take a hit, it would be gone. Because it would go back to its own plane of existence.
Well, yeah, but that is if it
Oh!
fails the saving throw, doesn't it?
Zoran,
Yeah.
thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community, Zoran.
Hey.
We miss you,
We got
Lex.
locked on a level. This would have been
Bear.
perfect for you.
Nyx. You can't get a read on him at all. And that's pretty scary, actually. Like, most of the time you can read somebody. You can also tell when someone's lying. You can also tell when someone's just, like, is very convincing. You get nothing with your insight. Like, you have no idea.
What?
I'm gonna try something just to see if I get any like recognition from him.
This is kind of off topic, but I just wanted to say that we met your friend Willow on level 5, and she's doing really well. She talked about you and
Oh,
your gifts to her.
that's good to hear. It's been some time since I've spoken with them.
Okay.
Anyway, are you all in agreement? You're going to deal with the devil problem?
Do we have the location of it?
Oh, I'm going to take you there.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Right. Follow me.
Lionel just looks at Nyx. Nyx, don't borrow trouble. Just don't mention things from people.
Next
One
is just
sec.
well, Willow legitimately said that she was friends with Hallister and that Hallister did gift the level, like the whole floor, pretty much to her, like made it a garden, forest or whatever, right?
We
So
don't know what that full relationship could be.
she said that he became kind of crazy and distant and kind of weird, but never said that they had a falling out.
Oh my god.
Bert's
Alright.
the one that brought up trauma from her past.
Yeah,
Yes,
thanks,
no.
Bert.
Yeah, bird.
Sorry, just give me 1 second. I gotta lay out my map here. Alright. Hallister gets up off of his chair, dusts himself off, kind of waves his hands, and he watches. Have you guys seen Spirited Away?
Yes.
Yes.
You know when the witch lady, like, is cleaning up when Chihiro's getting the job and she waves her hand and, like, the desk and stuff sorts it and whatnot? You watch as all the tubes, all of their openings kind of slot closed. All the pens and papers kind of fall into shelves and are closed. You watch as the inkwell is kind of capped and put away, and Hallister himself stands to his full height. He's very gnarled, is the best way to say, like, old and gnarled looking. Though he stands up straight. He's a bit twiggy, and his hair is just everywhere. It's like an explosion. And he kind of dusts himself off and goes, "Okay, well, follow me."
Fucking coked up Dumbledore over here.
Is it possible to get like a nice refresher heal before we start our battle? One of us fell into a pit and maybe took damage. Well, 2 of us, three actually.
Well, that's that for,
Hey.
for the healer.
I mean,
I don't know if we can get a free heal from him. I don't know what he can do. Nyx can't get a read on this guy.
I cannot heal. You kidding me?
Oh,
We're
okay.
wizards. We are here to destroy and create.
Exactly! You'd make a fantastic student! You do so well here at the academy.
Thank you,
One
sir.
of the things that I hear that you create is like healing potions, so I thought maybe.
That's restoring. That's for the healer.
That's more Worm Riddle's work.
Worm riddle.
Are you missing a substantial amount of health? Because if so, I will do a heal if you
It-
guys want.
It's not like substantial. It was. I mean, I took half damage from the damage that I took in the trap.
I
It
think
was
Nyx was just trying to get a freebie if possible.
yeah,
Okay.
because we're going into a fight that we don't apparently have a very tough fight. So we jumped 3 floors. You guys realize that, right? Like
Yep.
Mm,
I don't know what the level difference is here.
I mean, there are contingencies. I'm sure it's not like gonna be too.
He
broken.
stops like at here, and he kind of like kind of puts his hand on your back, Lionel. Like he kind of leans down like at an L angle, and he kind of looks at it, and goes, to the south here are fine dormitories. You will be provided housing if you were to enroll here. Plenty of study space, your own desk. Quite nice.
I love having my own desk.
Nice soft bed, your own space. It's fantastic. And to the north is going to be the communal showers.
Oh, that communal? I can deal with that.
This way.
Gosh, he moves fast. I thought I was the only one that sprinted ahead like this. At
Yeah, how's that feel, huh?
least I
Just
can keep
conjure the
up.
baby leash. Fast old man.
Give me 1 second.
Can't
'Cause
keep
if
up
you
from a mountain.
have him with you, some rooms change a little bit.
No worries.
Oh.
Let me know if it's okay to ask him a question or something.
Okay. I just gotta move the camera here for chat so they know where you're going.
I have to keep moving the camera to keep track of the map.
This way. Oh, I mustn't forget. You watch as he goes over, and hidden in the wall is a button that he presses. And you notice to the south there was a large statue, a Medusa statue, with a bow and arrow in hand, and you watch as it kind of goes into a slack motion. Wouldn't want anybody getting hurt, now would I? Follow me.
Thank you, sir.
What we're doing about to go get us hurt?
Well, yes, I mean, that's why I'm having you do it.
Yeah.
Not want to waste my most prized pupils on such a task. Not when their brilliant minds have yet to be cultivated in the blooming flower of arcane intelligence.
They.
Yeah, I don't think my magic fits well here.
Nyx conjures a minor illusion in her hands and is like, yeah, this is not for me.
Bert is gonna kind of look towards Wisp. I failed. I'm sorry.
What?
When we were in Hallister's office, I forgot to say something wrong.
No, so did I.
He's got to answer something to the principal's office.
I think it was just
On the
level 6, wasn't it?
This way, don't dawdle.
Yeah, I love level 6.
As you
Yeah.
turn the corner, describe what you see here. You see that this room is also full of those pneumatic tubes. And you see in the middle of the room are a bunch of desks. And you see... 1 second.
Sort of a red clothes wearing wizard and a big ogre dude.
You see a... Well, sometimes the tokens are placeholders because they don't have other things.
Oh, okay.
But you do see an ogre. Sorry, I'm just reading here real fast because it gives me a little bit of a... yeah, you see a half ogre standing behind... They separate the students. They have their own section.
That's Timothy, and that's Jimmy.
You're joking, but this is like a 12-year-old kid.
What?
Timothy.
You see a 12-year-old kid thumbing through a book and is currently being watched over by a half ogre. You notice that he has like a wand and he's using light at the end of his wand to read this book. And as you guys kind of turn the corner, he kind of looks towards you, and the headmaster kind of nods and goes, "Ah, Master Harrowdale." And the little boy goes, "Hi."
Master
goes-
Heraldale?
Master Harrowdale. Follow me.
Give him a wave as I pass.
Is he like a human?
Human boy.
Can I make an insight check to see what the like is the kid like scared?
Insight to see if he's a variant human.
Is
Go ahead and roll
no,
insight
is
check.
like... Perception or insight?
Insight.
9.
You can't really get a read. It's dark to start with, so you can't really see them very well. The half ogre definitely seems defensive of the little boy, but the little boy just seems kind of like to be just staring at you as you guys make your way past. And Halistar's like, "Follow me! Come now!"
Following.
Dare you?
12-year-old wizard.
As you guys continue to walk, he turns back to you and goes, "As you can see, the students here have access to myriads of books and arcane trinkets and spells of which they can learn at their own pace, though we do have engaged classes that you do need to pass, assignments that must be done, and essays, and don't even get me started on the exams, but it's all for the benefit of broadening your arcane horizons and becoming the best wizard you can possibly be."
Mm-hmm. I got a pamphlet. Like,
Oh, a pamphlet would be an excellent idea. I should do that.
If we ever make it back here, they'll have pamphlets.
Hold on, I gotta-
Behold the arcane syllabus. Bert, come back. There we go.
just keep running.
Cat on keyboard.
I mean, at least I'm kind of getting a free map out of this, you know?
Yeah, are you like as you're walking along, like just scribbling down the map as we're walking?
Taking the notes.
What is this room? Hold on, I'm just gonna see if he's gonna tell you more things.
Nyx is gonna come up with the best Dwemer Core prank.
I don't know if that would be acceptable in this school. I don't think this is the type where you take a graduation prank very lightly.
That's why you don't go here. You just do the prank and leave. It's the perfect crime.
Right before I leave through the art.
Hallister turns and points towards the door to the east there and goes, "Ah, yes, that is our illusion classroom. Our Professor Figment is quite talented and teaches the students here about very powerful illusion spells."
Care to give an example?
Enroll and you can find
might-
out.
I was gonna say, it might convince Lionel if you give him a quick sneak peek.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, you
Sure.
bitch. Using me like this? Like a piece of meat?
Died.
There are no freebies. You must enroll to learn the knowledge. Sorry, young
That is
cat.
fair.
And he kind of pats you twice on the head. This way. And he keeps going.
I just wanted to see how powerful a spell he could cast. Really?
I would be super interested in enrolling, but I feel like I'm gonna lose my character if I do.
I like how that's actually like almost an option I feel like you could take. It's like I enroll, but now my character is gone. I gotta re-roll a new character.
Want to adventure? I'm just so busy these days. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, Bradley will
yes.
come back and
This door
Come on,
leads
Mitchum.
to our transmutation class.
Ooh. Not my style, but
We use
I
it
specialize-
to change things. rather fun.
I mostly
next-
focus on conjuration magic.
Next things back to the floor 2 where the fresco showed all the wizards like morphing into horrendous monsters. Yeah.
I'm actually checking to see if they have a classroom for that. Your conjuration, you said?
Oh yeah.
We don't really have a conjuration class, no. We have a
Lionel said
potion-
this place
Looks like
sucks.
There's a teacher spot opening for you there, Lionel.
Oh, yes, if you're interested in perhaps becoming a teacher at this fine establishment, that would be most.
I don't think
available
I'm
for
good
you.
enough for that position.
You could be, though. Don't doubt yourself. Come here and spend a year with us, and sure enough, you will shoot for the stars.
God,
got
it's
job
so
opportunities.
enticing, but adventuring that was so enticing.
Level up some more and then come back here and get a job.
You get a magical tweed jacket.
To the south, the door to the south there, that is our necromancy classroom.
Hmm.
And over here is going to be our...
I imagine he's gonna kick us through a door and there's just gonna be a bone devil at that point. And here's the bone devil.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And here's your problem.
Follow me, and the door is open.
God, I hope the phone devil is not stronger than the security guy we would have dealt with.
That would be funny.
Is it too late to call Boo Radley in? We need you. Come back to us.
Bradley is the Bone Devil.
Excuse me, Blue Radley.
You know, I was only being funny when I told him that, you know, he might not come back to like a fully intact party, but you know, it feels more serious now.
He's going to appear with new friends.
As you all turn the
different
corner, you see some figures walking towards you.
Oh.
You
Oh, God.
see a creature you've seen before, a shield guardian, making its way forward. Behind them is a female human, and she's got some books clutched under her arms. And behind her is a brain-like creature with a beak and like spiked tentacles kind of spilling out from the base of the brain, and is currently coiled around what appears to be another book.
That like the creature we saw that was like one petrified and two like the dead creature we saw on an earlier floor.
I think you did, yeah.
Thanks.
I did have it in my one map, so I can see if we recognize it.
Bob game, I know what creature this is, and I'm terrified. But in game, Bert has no thought.
Okay, if I look at my notes.
As you kind of pass her, Halsar kind of beckons.
Bert is gonna just very quietly, Thunderbrook.
As you guys make your way past her, she actually plows through you all. Like, she does not even acknowledge you, and just forcibly makes her way. And Halsar turns to her and goes, Miss Shadow Dusk, and kind of gives her a nod as she makes her way past, and gives you all, like, the most, like, snooty look you've ever seen in your life.
I give her a wink.
The Grell kind of, like, floats by you all. It's like... And she kind of makes her way up and past you. I'm not going to move her tokens, but she's moving.
Yeah.
Can I pat myself to see if I didn't lose anything?
Check, you're fine. Anybody who wants to, who is, I'm going to say native to Waterdeep, so I'm going to say Nyx, not Bertrand, Wisp, and Lionel.
I'm from, like, Eastern... Oh, no, the fucking Easternville. The Icewind Dale.
Icewind Dale, that's right. So
Yeah,
then
miles away.
Lionel and Nyx, I would like both of you to roll history checks.
History. Oh, I'm not great at history. Ooh.
Natural 20 from the guy that's not great.
24 for the crit.
Nice. I'll just go to this door. As you hear the name Shadow Dusk, Lionel, your blood runs cold.
Mm.
You've heard of the Shadow Dusks.
Oh.
They were historically, they were a Waterdavian noble family that had amassed a massive fortune in trading. And the three sisters of the family were famous for leading expeditions into the Undermountain. Over a course of time, the family became more and more bizarre. Some people believe that they were replaced by aberrant horrors that like took on a human guise. And they just got weirder and weirder over time. Many years ago, in 1355 DR, their ancestral villa of Shadow Dusk Hold was burned to the ground. And many theorize that the Watchful Order of Magus and Protectors was responsible for it. All three
So
of
the
the...
Magic Order was responsible for it?
Yeah, the Watchful Order of Magus and Protectors was responsible.
Or believed to be responsible.
That's what the theory was, yeah. There was no confirmation on what caused the fire. All three of those sisters died in that fire.
The Watchful Order of Protectors and Magic, those are good guys, right? Just making sure.
I believe they're in charge of making sure magic doesn't go out of control, to my knowledge. I'd have to grab my Waterdeep Dragon Heist book, because that's a Waterdeep thing. So let me check that
No
real
worries.
fast, because this is lore and it's fun.
I just look at the others and it's like whisper. She was she. Oh.
That family has disappeared and vanished. Like, that's some serious shit.
Yeah, I just look at that and I go. He just says Shadow Dusk. That's not possible, right?
With the 13, do I know the name and nothing else? Because then I can be like, eh?
You don't know
No.
shit.
No, Nix looks at you and kind of shrugs like,
I know the name.
They were from Waterdeep. They travel the Undermountain.
So the Watchful Order of Magus and Protectors, basically they keep track of your ability to cast arcane magic. Wizard, sorcerers, and other arcane spellcasters who intend to stay in Waterdeep for any length of time must register with the city, and are encouraged.
I'm more than likely registered then.
Yeah, and are encouraged to join if necessary.
Huh.
They're often used to ensure if a crime was committed in the city via magic, and they're you register with them and you have to help with natural disasters and stuff like that. So they're mostly notable for working together to keep an eye on any spellcasters who opt not to join their guild. Any havoc caused by a spellcaster in Waterdeep risks drawing their wrath of the Lords of Waterdeep, so it behooves the Watchful Order to watch all of its members. Basically, it's like a join our club and you have to help us out with stuff. And if you don't, we'll have to keep an eye on you because you might be hiding secrets, essentially.
Mm.
They're basically, I can't believe I'm going to say this, they're basically the wizard cops.
Wizard cops.
The wizard cops. I gotta flip back to my page here.
They were supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that group is shrouded in mystery.
Damn.
I just want to make sure I'm going the right way, because there's actually like a path that he takes you just because he's also giving you a tour.
So the Undermountain made their family crazy, and now we don't even know if she's the real one or some sort of fake copy.
I believe, at least my belief is that they found this place. At least one of the sisters. They probably enrolled and never left. Sent like
Yeah, but if they were presumably dead, then there would have had to been some sort of fake that died in the fire.
mm-hmm.
In here. Once again, you see another room that appears to be a study hall. And as you enter inside it, you guys continue your conversation. You cannot speak anymore. It is completely silent in this room.
Lionel is still talking, or realizing like talking about the story of the family. He's still thinking he's audible. Doing motion.
Bert is going to silently mouth Zonderbrook.
I appreciate the dedication.
Silence.
We now may never know if Zonderbrook would have worked in Alistair's office.
Yeah, we'll never know the answer to that. That would have been the one room it worked in, you know?
Yeah.
Out of
You
all the
imagine.
floors.
Hallister opens up the door and goes, "Almost there."
Wait, he can still talk?
When he left the room, I guess.
Yeah, when he leaves the room, he speaks. I'm not moving his token because I gotta refill space. Give me 1 second here.
The moment Lionel exits the room, he can talk. He's audible again. He says, "And that's what I believe." An entire theory about that.
Huh? Okay, then.
This has been a pleasant tour that we're getting before we all die to a bone devil.
Yeah, I'm totally not playing the Harry Potter music in the background.
This is our detention room. It may look like a prison, but it's not.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past it. And you put the people who deserve it there.
Can I perception check? Do I hear anything coming from the detention room? Or,
You're about to go into the detention room.
oh, we're about to go into the detention room. Oh no.
And what does one have to do to get put in detention?
I'll break the rules. Not be from here. You know, if you weren't willing to help us out here, you probably would have been put here, or I would have just blown you up. I find the latter is a lot more simple.
It makes things faster.
But you don't get as many interesting conversations then.
Nah, I'm not one for conversations. Ignore the goblins. They're Worm Riddle's problem. You just see a bunch of sad, sorry-looking goblins. Bertrand, I'm gonna say you roll a perspective. Actually, Bertrand and Wisp, you guys roll perception checks because you didn't get the previous rolls. So.
That one.
Fucking goblins.
Goblin.
Do we know one of those goblins?
I'm gobbling over here.
We got a 1 and a 2. We're just amazing.
Bertrand's just mortified. He's convinced that this wizard is gonna turn around and curse him any second.
Follow me.
Following.
As you make your way through, you see in the middle of this chamber is a statue of a dragonborn mage who's in like a horrified position. And engraved at the base of the statue, written in common, is "Follow the rules, obey your instructors, don't be this guy."
Petrified.
Oh, what did this guy do? I definitely didn't say that
He
exactly.
asked too many questions, though.
I could have swore there was gonna be like a letter grade, like how well he petrified himself.
Petrification spell 9 out of 10.
Yeah, you know, so I'm remembering level 2 where there was an entire hallway of
Mhm.
petrified creatures and people and whatnot.
Yeah, I was so mad because like I think this was like a month ago or something. I was in my bed trying to sleep and I could not stop thinking of Dungeon Mad Mage. And my brain went to that room again. It's like what were we supposed to do? What were we supposed to do in our room? What were we supposed to do? And I thought to myself, wait, the magic in the altar was like protective, restorative,
It's
some like
abjuration magic.
abjuration magic. And it's like maybe we were instead of sleeping there to get a benefit, we were supposed to put the statues there or something.
Oh, maybe it heals their petrification.
Maybe
Maybe.
Or
because that
maybe,
it makes sense if those are the only things in that area.
maybe, Sonderbrook?
Well, if any of us ever get petrified, maybe we'll just lug our statue back there and we'll try your theory then. But until then. Or maybe if we go back to like the second level, we know where an art gate is, and if we want to go, visit.
Your quarry will be through this door. I will be waiting in this room here and in the corner, and you will deal with the creature forthwith.
Very well.
Are we
Is it
allowed
just
to
a
just
seal, is
like...
just a sealed room or is it like a?
You'll see. He opens the door.
I know. Wait. Let's just prepare ourselves before we open the door.
Can we plan a sneak attack?
Is there any spells we want to cast, like buffing spells beforehand?
That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
I'll get my bond on us, my emboldening bond, if that's cool.
Are you putting it on... Bert,
It's all four of us
and Nick?
because
Oh, 4 of us.
just the four-way bond.
Mm-hmm.
So we all have that little funny D4.
Is that the 10 health one too, or no?
Oh, that was cast at the start of the day, yeah.
Yeah, he already cast that. Nick's lost it.
As did Bert.
In this room, I gotta read here. You see a large tapestry in the west of this chamber, a blood-splattered tapestry depicting scores of demons and devils locked in battle. And to the north of this room, you see a bloody drag mark. And right in front of the tapestry, the mangled body of a human wizard. Just fucking absolutely awful. Notably, Nixon, with your feat that you have, you notice that his blood trail cuts off at the wall, which you immediately pick up on that is an illusionary wall.
Oh, so he's behind the illusion then.
The Hallister Headmaster nods and puts his hands over his lips, and he makes his way into the room. And is going to stand right there.
He's gonna watch.
Yep, he's just gonna watch.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Alright,
Yeah.
Was Nick's heal and everything?
I'm still missing health. But
Are all three of you missing health? Because if so, I can do a quick thing.
Yes, I am missing health.
I
I
am
think
missing help.
Lionel, we all ended up in the acid trap at some point.
Okay. I will do the funny bomb of peace where I can dance between you guys, healing you all for 2d6 plus 2 for one of my divinity channels.
You just start purring, and we all like, oh, and heal.
Honestly,
You'll heal 9.
Perfect.
I went actually into my temporary or my aid hit points with a 1.
Nice.
So what does the bond do again? I haven't.
The reaction, take damage for other people, and you can add 1d4 to 1d20 check
Gotcha.
per
Each turn, yeah.
It's like a bad bless, but also a better bless, because you can add it to different things.
So,
I like how we all added it on ourselves except for Lionel.
I keep again. That's the icon for it. Bond.
Alright, team.
Okay.
Imagine we are doing this for a higher cause. And we will succeed.
We're doing it for a higher cause. We have to get back to Princess and maybe Thaddeus. I don't know where he is.
A princess and Thaddeus.
A princess.
Alright.
And Thaddeus.
Everybody roll. Everybody
And
roll
Friday.
initiative for me, please.
Oh boy.
Oh, great. 20.
Ooh.
I don't want to start initiative. I can't see anything.
10.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna find something here real fast.
Ow. My crunchy bones.
The bones.
Oh, that's why they're called bone devils. They take your bones.
Take them. No, not my bones. I
It's the
need
elder
those.
tooth fairy.
Dude, I always wanted to use the tooth fairies in my game. Well, the horrifying ones.
Like the demented fey creature that just takes your teeth.
Like the ones in Hellboy.
Yeah.
Like those ones.
Alright, this'll fit.
So where's the illusionary wall?
Right
Oh,
above
it's
us.
squiggle.
It's
Up
right
in
here.
the north. Gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah, it's to the north here. Chat cannot see, so I'm gonna tab it out here. There you go. Alright, everybody rolled initiatives?
Yep.
Nice.
Got a
Not well.
Did as good
Speak
as
for
I could.
yourself.
Where's
I
my
could
cards?
trade initiatives if you would like to go first.
You just want me to
Thanks,
run
Kuko.
in wildly first.
Nyx doesn't. Yeah, she likes to run in when there's not monsters. You know.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm just looking for my pencil here. That's a drop.
You know, maybe you forgot the conversation where we were told that he's going to be resistant to non-magical attacks. So, Nyx didn't forget.
It's okay, I'll banish him. He won't make the save. It'll be fine. That's
It'd
exactly
be
how it
really
works.
nicely to have bend luck with your banishment spell. That would have worked great in tandem.
Oh god, he's gonna go great. Don't worry. Oh, god.
Yeah.
Man.
First spell, you'll be fine.
Bert would give you the magical bow, but I think you need time to attune to it, yeah?
Wait, hold on. What's
can
Is that,
magical
is that
bow.
no?
What's
I
the
don't think it
disadvantage?
was magical. It was just
Yeah,
really
the bow
nice
wasn't
craft.
magical. It's just a very nice bow.
Gotcha.
Someone in chat said puree check. Also, Random Man, thank you for resubbing at a tier 3 sub for 63 months.
Holy shit!
Holy shit. Thank you so much. And like Tabuya, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Zorn the Bear. And Zorn the Bear, again, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. And Flying T-Bar C, thank you so much for rating the party of 3. Chat, are you ready? Chat, have you rolled for initiative?
Yeah,
What
roll
did
for
they get?
initiative, chat.
Let us know what they get.
I will.
Yeah, take the average of all of their rolls.
Sure, let me do some math real fast. Alrighty.
Bertrand's gonna start the round, and his first action's gonna be to yell Zunderbrook into the room.
How did you
That's,
know?
that's a free action.
Yeah, that's true. That is free action.
Give me just 1 second here really fast. Okay, alright. So, Nyx, you are up to start.
Great. This is exactly what I want. I'm all the way back here. Okay. I'd have to bonus action dash just to get it back there. Can I
Oh,
hold
yeah.
my action?
I probably should do this really fast as well. I'm gonna hide the map now.
It's okay. I kept track of the map. Okay. Lost track of us. Let me know when you're done. And I'll tell you about how I'm just gonna hold my action for my turns.
Alright. You're gonna hold to shoot?
I think I'm gonna hold to shoot because I can't reach the illusory wall with my movement, so I think I'll step. Because I can move and hold my action, right?
Yep, you can.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I'm gonna aim in this direction. The first moment I see something or movement or anything that I can shoot at, I'm gonna shoot at it.
You got it. All right, Wisp, it is now your turn.
So, I feel like this is probably a silly idea, but if I were to cast a spell magic on the illusionary wall, that could potentially get rid of it, right?
It could, yeah.
But I'm worried that's like breaking the rules here. Yeah, okay. I'll try that. Spell magic. It's
All
just
right.
a 3rd level spell.
You dispel the magic. The illusionary wall falls. And you see a deeper chamber within.
Oh, and nothing's back there?
You don't see a creature now.
Okay.
Wow.
Can you go
Better
invisible?
than running in blind and it being there.
Yeah. We're still on initiative, so...
Alrighty, that ends your turn, Wisp.
25, 30, I'll have a look.
You see, standing at its full height now,
Oh, hello.
Oh, good.
a large, almost bony white creature with insectoid-like wings, a long spined scorpion-like tail, and just gaunt, stretched features, almost like white, acrid flesh stretched across hard, like sharp bone. A row of serrated teeth kind of sort of arranged in a crooked smile rests on its face, and in its hand is a long, wicked-looking pole arm, and it turns and sees you immediately, its tail lashing behind itself.
So you know when cats are like trying to turn around like instantly and are like skidding on the floor?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tabaxi dash and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm like, oh, it's right there!
Alrighty.
That will end my turn.
Lionel, it is now your turn.
Oh, why me? Yeah, so we have confirmation that it's inside there?
Yeah, it's there.
Oh.
You see the token, so you're good. And the illusionary wall is gone, so you can, if you get in the right angle, you can have an eye view of it.
Is the full wall all of this?
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay,
Wisp casted Dispel Magic, so that's no longer blocking your vision.
I just need to be sure that the wall was not like only this section here, or you know what I mean?
It is this whole stretch of
The
wall.
whole 4
so
squares,
So it
okay.
is like this here, the entire four squares. It's basically this line here
Yeah.
no longer exists, essentially. But I have no
Bone
way of
Devil.
proving that.
So it's safe to assume that if a devil from the 9 hells is going to be resistant to fire, right? I think that makes
mean,
sense.
Up to you.
Yeah.
You're the only one that knew what a bone devil was, so the rest of us failed our check.
Yeah.
I just saw it was big and scary and ran away.
Sounds about right.
Okay. I'm gonna move. What? I'm gonna move over here. It's gonna be a risky one, okay, guys? Here we go. I'm gonna cast
Risky.
Arcane Hand,
Okay.
the Vault of Text,
Nice novel, dude.
right in front of him, and attempt to do Grasping Hand.
Okay. Go for it.
So it's a D20 plus 8.
So it's a.
The hand looks better every time it gets redrawn.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh. That's 18 plus 8.
18 plus 8, that's a 26.
26.
Second. Sorry, 1 second. You're using Grasping Hand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Your hand reaches forward and grabs onto this creature. It is currently grappled.
And time for a crush then.
You summoned it, so you only get one. You grasping handed it.
Alright.
Because if you do the crushing clenched fist, I'm assuming is what you're trying to do.
Now, when you cast a spell and when you cast a spell and as a bonus action of your subsequent turns, you can.
Yeah, so subsequent, so not this
Okay.
turn.
But
So
here's
that's
the
not-
thing. It has to clenched fist. It makes a melee attack for the hand using game statistics. Can it do both? Can it grapple and do an attack, or can it only do one or the other? That's a question I'm
That
gonna
is a
ask
question
you.
because the action takes place when I cast it. It
Yeah.
says, so the grasping
I'm
hand is
looking
my
up real
action
fast.
technically.
Well, it's more like, can the hand be grappling while also attacking at the same time?
Yes, because that's part of the grasping hand ability.
Yeah, it's underneath the grasping hand. The second.
Okay. When you do so, okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant you were doing a clenched fist attack. I apologize, I misunderstood. Yeah. All right, go for it. Yeah.
So that's D6 plus spellcasting modifier. So D6 plus plus 4.
It's 2d6.
Oh, what the fuck happened to my other? So that's 7 plus 4. So
7
11
plus
points
4.
of force. Of
Does it
bludgeoning.
add your? Oh, it does add your ability one. So it's 11 points. All right.
And it's grab.
It is grab. Yeah, its movement is 0.
All yours, guys. Let's do this.
All right, that brings us around to Bertrand. It is now your turn. As this thing is currently being grappled and is hissing and swiping at the hand.
Oh yeah, do I have view of it from here, by the way?
No, there is a wall in
No?
your way
Okay.
there. Yeah, it's got like half cover, so I'd say you get a penalty. You could, but I would wait until it's maybe in a better position.
Well, the work in progress! And he's gonna charge forward.
Okay.
Oh my god, he just ran in.
Just ran in. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Stick to
We
the
don't
plan.
wanna-
Stick to the plan.
We don't want Bertrand to die.
Gonna swing, shield up, sword out.
Natural 20! Alright, go roll damage.
God, if only it was
11 damage.
11 damage. Alright, you slash into this thing, and unfortunately it's a bit resistant to your swings. But you do manage to get a sizable chunk as you slash against its face, and it lets out a horrendous hissing, screeching noise.
Alright, he's gonna try and swing again. 18 to hit?
Misses. You
Oh,
go to
no.
slash again, and it kind of parries it with its pole arm.
Okay. He is going to immediately action surge and go again.
Okay, go for
With
it.
the swing. This time he will use the bless. 22 to
Hey.
hit.
22 hits.
For 10 slashing.
10 slashing, not bad.
Second swing.
That
soft
hits.
20.
That absolutely hits.
5 slashing. Ugh, weak one.
Not very strong. The first swing, a solid blow to this creature. The second swing, chunking off a little bit more flesh. The third swing kind of just nicks it on the shoulder as the hand of Lionel is kind of pinning it down. I'm gonna say it's grabbing it by the tail and it's like holding the, you know when you grasp like the base of an animal's tail? Like it's kind of doing that.
Nice.
Yeah, you slash and slash and slash and swing into this thing as it kind of looks down at you and snarls. Does that end your turn?
That is the end of his turn.
Seeing this human run in, guns blazing, it
It's Chad's
is going to use its hook polearm against you.
Okay.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
It's a hit.
All right, you take. Plus 20 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and you are now grappled.
Yay.
So your movement is now 0. As the hook, as this thing literally stabs you through the shoulder, twists this polearm, and hooks you to it.
So now there's
And-
a double grapple going on.
With its second attack, it is going to go for a sting attack against you, Bertrand.
Oh no.
Sounds bad.
That is going to be a soft 20 to hit.
Yep, that's definitely a hit.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay, coming up. 17.
17. You pass. You're good. But you are still going to take 17 piercing damage.
Oh, wait.
And that makes it easy. 17 poison damage as well from the stinger.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And that ends the devil's turn. Nyx, it is now your turn.
Did I see the stinger attack Bertrand?
Oh yeah, it like went right through him.
I wonder. Okay. I might have to. I want to charge in to help you flank Bertrand, but this might be a two-part plan. Nyx is gonna drink her vial of antitoxin as a bonus action.
That is a
if she
bonus
can do
action.
that.
You take your antitoxin.
Okay, I will write that out.
Now, just a heads up, the hand does count as an entity. It is not like spiritual weapon. It is physical, so you will have to consider that for your movement, essentially. But it is larger than you.
I
so
thought
it
we
should be.
said that it depends on which one is there, if it's actually imposing.
It is... So, because this thing has a stat block, like it has an AC and hit points, it is a physical object.
Yeah.
Because I thought the interposing hand was the one where
Yeah.
it was actually there, and the other one is...
No.
Well, the interposing is for giving you cover.
Yeah.
I think they're saying that you couldn't end your movement in the same square as it, but you could probably pass through it because you're smaller.
You can, yeah. And actually, you are smaller, so it actually will not count as, Oh, but the creature behind it is larger. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. So
But I
this is where
could shoot their feet through it.
you could. That's the question here.
Because, like, if I were to move here, would I be able to, like...
You know what? Yeah, because a medium. When you guys fought medium creatures, you could shoot through your medium allies. So I'm gonna say yes, you can.
Okay. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, my cat just grabbed some garbage. Don't eat that!
God, no.
Is it Tinto?
Yeah, it is Tinto.
Of course, it's Tinto.
I saw the paw reach over the desk and just grab it and pull it off, and I'm like, no, come back.
I don't know who this Tinto is, but it sounds just wondering.
Oh,
All right.
No, stop it. Make me...
What do you-
Tinto. Okay.
What are you
Okay,
doing next?
I would like... So I drank my antitoxin. I moved 25 feet, and I have my action left. I already know that regular attacks are resistant to... I'm gonna try a silver arrow. We'll see if
Okay.
it has any effect. So, I will shoot with my short bow.
12
that-
misses. As you fire into the melee, it like kind of whips its backhand and just smacks the arrow out of the air.
Okay, that is all that Nyx could do.
Alright, Wisp, it is now your turn.
I mean, I've got to try it at least once. Alright, I'm gonna run up here so I can see it again,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and banish it.
Alrighty, that is was that charisma or...
I believe it's charisma saving throw here.
Oh, come on.
I don't see this working, but I have to try.
Target is
What is
native to
this?
a different plane of existence you're on. and
What's your
it's-
DC?
Haha. I think it's 14.
Oh boy. Yeah, like I said, Ben Luck would have been nice here.
It might roll bad.
True.
How many times can you cast this?
3 more, but I think if I didn't succeed on the first try, it's probably not going to happen. And I think I just unload onto it.
It's banishment over and over and over again.
That's gonna be a 24, which unfortunately...
Yeah.
Yeah. You try and banish the creature, but its sheer force of will, unfortunately, resists your spell, and unfortunately the spell does not take hold.
think that might have to be me because I can't cast 2 spells in a turn.
Alrighty. Lionel, it is now your turn.
We're doing great. Lionel, do something. We haven't done like any damage to him besides Bertrand.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna use my bonus action for another crush.
Okay. You got it.
So it's gonna be 2d6 plus 4. Gonna be 8 plus
8
4
points of damage. 8 plus 4, so that's going to be
Yep.
12 points of damage.
points of damage. And I'm gonna use my main action to cast a 4th level magic missile.
Okay, go for it.
It's gonna do the same thing as before. 4th level was how many? 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So that's 6, 10, 13, 16, 18 points of damage. Give me 1 second to do some math here. You got me kind of at a weird point.
No worries.
Pause for math.
Yeah,
Yes.
pause your math.
Do I have to do everything?
Alright, you barrage this thing with a myriad of magic missiles. And it looks peppered, but it's still got a lot of fight in it.
Yep, I assume so. I'm just gonna keep doing that.
Alright, that ends your turn, Lionel.
Yes.
Alright, Bertrand, it is now your turn.
Okay. Bertrand's gonna take the dodge action,
Oh, no,
Okay,
my-
you take the dodge action.
and then he's gonna bonus action second wind himself
Okay.
for a sweet 11 hit points to anyone who wants it.
I'll take any extra hit points that I can add.
Oh, it's like, wait, don't you have holy water? Or was it? Or was that?
It was used. I donated it to one of the shrines.
right.
Whoops.
Nice.
Good job.
That's Bertrand.
Cool. Alright.
Wait, are you not gonna move? Oh no.
He's
I can't move. I'm
grappled.
grappled.
He's grappled
All right.
yeah, by the polearm. Alrighty. The Bone Devil holds firm to the polearm and raises up its claw, this massive serrated claw. Has anybody seen Coraline?
Yes.
Yes.
You remember the other mother's hands and how they're like
Yeah.
imagine those but like with flesh over top and they're that pokey.
Nice.
And it is going to bring down its claw against you, Bertrand. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
With disadvantage.
Oh, right, disadvantage.
Woo!
That is going to be instead a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
Alright, you bring up your shield and the claws just rake against it, leaving a sizable divot in the steel. It lets out a horrible, like, hissing, like, frustrated screech as it's, once again, that large scorpion-like tail just streaks through the air and goes for your chest.
Oh no.
Disadvantage. Thank God you had disadvantage.
Oh.
You lucked out there. But that's still going to be a 25 to hit.
It's a hit.
I need another Constitution saving throw, please.
You got it. 24.
You take 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay. You might kill me, but you're not gonna kill me.
No, don't kill. I was gonna try and flank, I just didn't have enough movement.
Wanna get close to that thing?
And 16 points of poison damage.
Oof. Don't have resistance on the poison. Alright.
That
Bert's
ends
still up.
the devil's turn. That brings us to the top of the turn order, Nyx, and we're actually going to take a break there so you guys can pee.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick stress pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Bad idea.
Good old stress. Oh god, this thing hurts like a fucking truck.
Oh! Bone devils don't fuck around. They hurt.
No.
We didn't have any other options besides sacrificing Lionel to the school, so you know what? Lionel wants to like give up and say that he'll enroll in the school, then you know what? Maybe we can leave this behind. But
I just got to one of the characters. I'll be right back.
Hi, chat. How you doing? Are you enjoying us? Maybe possibly dying this tonight. This episode. I don't know. Oh yes. Okay. Fine then. I see how it is. I see how it is.
Oh no.
I nearly die at work, and then I nearly die in game. Like, what the heck is today, man? I'll live. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Probably. You didn't miss anything. It was a fun day at work. Let's just say, museum exhibits are not always built safely and designed well, and, there was some hazardous situations today for a few people, but everybody got out of it with all of their limbs intact. So hopefully we can do the same tonight in D&D, so that's the plan. Oh, we have a first-time person in chat, or at least for the D&D, I don't know. Lab coat cosplay. Welcome. Hopefully we don't die on your first time here.
I am looking through my options.
Yeah, no, my work thing was okay. Don't worry, Captain Kojo. Everything was okay. It was a tedious day, but nobody got hurt. There was just potential for a lot of hurt. Options hit them harder.
Was it due to the construction? What happened, Shay?
Yeah, so it was a whole thing where we had to put together like this theater. And I guess the museum kind of like cooperated with a college to have it built. Like they decided to be partners. And they built this thing way crazy heavier than it had to be. And it also had like this one king pinch. Like this is the one part that has to go up to like to support all of these arches. Mm-hmm. And it's super crazy heavy. It's like 10 feet up in the air, and you have to like pull up these like giant, like, you know, 60-pound like or 70-pound arches. Well, they're probably actually over 100 pounds if I'm being totally honest, because it takes like 2 people to move them. But to each side of them, and this one king pinch part, it turns out it was only held up by like a 1/4 inch of wood.
Oh no.
And like some staples and like whatever bolts or screws were in there, but it was like a 1/4 inch of wood. Like there was almost nothing like when you inserted the part that was actually properly holding it up. So I was on a step ladder holding this piece up while we were trying to insert it without even realizing that it was like a slip away from like, you know, falling or crashing or sending me plummeting to the ground. And it got to a whole thing where we had to kind of take it down because it was too dangerous to leave up. And we had a whole setup with like a forklift holding the piece up in the air with straps and then like another lift, and we ended up disconnecting it, but it did crash to the ground. Sent a board flying with like screws, and it was a whole thing. We were very safe about trying to bring it down. There was no other way we could actually go about it besides the method we did. So it was a day. It was fun. Yeah.
I always like when we have new chatters. Like we have Mellow. I'm gonna butcher this. I'm so sorry. Melodic Crows. Someone says they say there's always that small chance that banish could work if you want to try it again.
Yeah, but
how many hits can Bertram take until the banishment actually works?
I don't know how hurt's Bert looking.
If the average damage is to be assessed on the amount of damage he's already taken, he can take maybe 1/4 of an additional hit.
Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. No, just
Is everyone back?
I think so.
I'm just gonna reveal the rest of the space to you.
I work in a set building in college. Can confirm that sounds crazy. Yeah. It is crazy. I don't know what college students made this set, and you know what? I'm sure they did. Like, they do fantastic projects, but the thing is, they're not used to like exhibits, and they weren't used to the idea of traveling exhibits, so they didn't make it to like travel, so they didn't make it light, and they didn't make it convenient to take apart and put together. They made it so that it was heavy and it stayed in place, and that, you know, things probably were not as load bearing as they should be. So,
Alrighty, are you guys all back?
I'm back
yes.
with a bottle of water, and
We
I
have
put
a-
out a life insurance plan for Bertrand for no reason particular.
Okay. Wisp, are you here, or do we have our
Yeah.
Edie? All right. Stop at the turn order. English. We love you, chat.
Yeah.
Wish them
Goodbye,
luck.
chat.
Bye, chat.
Nix, it is now your turn at the top of the turn order.
Oh, wish Nick's luck. She's going into the fray. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Bonus action. She's here to flank with you, Bertrand. She's got you.
All right, you run up the
And-
stairs and you are flanking this massive creature.
Go, Silver Dagger, go! It's gonna be 14. Even if I roll my emboldening, I don't think that's gonna hit.
Nope, you try and swing with the lashing tail, the moving giant hand, and the massive polearm. You're just trying to dodge all these hazards just like you do at your job. And unfortunately, your
God.
dagger is unable to find purchase in this creature.
Oh no, this went terribly. Okay, somebody else's turn. Somebody do better than me.
All right, Wisp, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here, and I think it's necessary. I'm gonna cast funny 5th level Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Cast Spirit Guardians. That's what radius from yourself?
15 feet, I believe it hits him from here.
Just so we have
Yeah.
that reference here.
I think we've done like what, 10 damage to this guy. We're looking some real great guys.
All right, you release the Spirit Guardians. They begin to fill the space as all the snow leopards begin to leap almost on frost-covered ground, barreling down on this creature, and it has to make
Well, it's at the start of its turn.
the start of its turn. That's right. I believe you also get it when it's cast too.
No.
That
No?
First time they
sounds
enter.
broken. It does. If you go by words by written, you could interpret it that way, but I just think that's really
I think,
broken.
yeah, we'll roll with it at the start of the turn. That makes the most sense. All right, that is your action. You have your bonus action.
Haha, I'll be like, Bertrand, hold it there. It's my turn.
All right, that brings us around to Lionel. It is now your turn.
Bertrand. Can still hold it there. I'm gonna have to do a Hail Mary next if Bertrand goes down. But I'm gonna use my bonus action for a crush.
You got it.
So incoming do this 6 plus 4. It's gonna be 9 plus 4.
So that's going to be 13 points of damage. Not bad.
And incoming, I'm gonna use this time a 3rd level magic missile.
Okay.
It's gonna be 5 magic missiles coming your way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bone double, bone double.
A lot of
5,
ones and
10,
twos.
13.
13,
As you
13.
barrage it with more missiles, it kind of reaches up its hand to kind of block the barrage. And it gets some solid hits, but this thing looks like it's still got a lot of fight in it.
Oh yeah, I think I'm the only one doing some damage at the moment due to the whole resistance thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna get a little closer.
Alright.
Just a little bit, just in case.
You move a little bit closer, just in case.
Just a little bit closer.
Bertrand, it is now your turn, and as it begins your turn, this creature that has you hooked on its its pole arm kind of looks around at your companions, its tail lashing, the hand crushing down on the base of its tail, and it kind of looks down to you and goes, Bertrand, and gives you a very wicked-looking smile. It is now your turn.
All right, I vote that Lionel's shirt gets updated to 1 additional fear. I,
One additional. Oh yeah, his little image is like one.
Yeah.
A little one fear.
Bert's gonna potion of healing himself.
Okay, bonus action.
Yep. I forget, that's 2d4?
Yeah,
D8.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay. Good. That's what you like to see.
Oh
Two
my
ones.
God.
All right.
Wow.
All right. Well, that happened. He's then going to use his action to dodge, and that will be unfortunately his whole turn.
Okay. It is now the start of the Bone Devil's turn, so I need a roll for the. We can just use the one that you have above there, because that's a pretty good
15
roll.
plus 8.
And it's charisma saving throw, or is it con?
This one's wisdom, I
Wisdom.
believe. Hit
Wisdom.
spell description just in case.
That is going to be a 24 on the wisdom saving
Yeah,
throw.
this is exact
Oh
for half.
my god.
So half of 24 is 12.
12. All right. The snow leopards do bite into this creature, but he seems to shrug it off pretty well. As he looks down at you and brings up that claw, Bertrand, he knows that you are on death's door, and he is reading your allies' reactions to your current situation and knows that he's got a soul that he can have.
Illegal.
Illegal.
Disadvantage
Banned.
Not
That-
allowed.
is going to be a 17 on the first swing.
We'll miss.
Okay, again, just like it literally takes like probably a 3-inch chunk out of your shield as it just rakes its claw against your front, and it lets out another hiss, and that pincer, that large stinger, comes out, and it's going to go towards you.
Okay.
Okay. Here's
disadvantage.
it was with disadvantage. I rolled a natural 20. And then I rolled a much lower number, which comes to a total of 11.
Oh. Why do you have us like that?
Oh my god, Bertrand.
Just by the fucking throat.
I know. I was like, I saw the 20 and I was like, oh! And then I looked over and I was like, oh, okay, that's a much lower number. The stinger, like, you are holding up your shield and it gets scraped across, and the stinger literally breaches your shield, goes like 3 inches through your shield right in front of your eye, and it pulls itself back out, unable to find purchase in your flesh. That ends the devil's turn. That brings us to Nyx. It is now your turn.
Oh, for the love of God. I don't even know if silver works on him. I've been trying to test it for 2 rounds and I've missed. Oh, please hit. Oh, thank goodness.
25 absolutely hits.
Oh my god.
Okay. 7 points of piercing damage and 17 sneak attack.
Nice. That's
Does it
going to be
Look like he's
24.
resistant.
I'll describe what happens. As this thing has its pincer, like just being like trying to get Bertrand, you run and drag your dagger down the length of the tail, and it lets out a horrified, like, you ever see like Komodo dragons and the noises they make? Like, imagine a creature of that size just letting out a horrible roar as the silver burns and pocks at its flesh, and it takes the full damage.
Yes!
Thank
Oh,
you.
Actually,
oh,
Silver.
it works. Who has the silver short sword?
I do.
Does that end your turn, Nyx?
I only have 1 dagger, so I can't bonus action with a dagger, right?
No,
It's
you
only
got,
if I have a second.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have. I'm
That-
too far away to reach Bertrand with a healing potion.
That really hurt it, by the way. It is starting to look rough now.
Okay, well, at least I did something.
Wisp,
That's all I got.
it is now your turn.
Uh-huh. I'll step up to it because this is a great idea, right? And then let's swing at it with my silver short sword.
All right, go for it. You have no flanking, though.
Yeah,
You got emboldening.
true. Wow.
Misses. As you go to swing, the creature parries as, like, you kind of go for a swing, and the creature actually, like, takes its leg and kicks you back. You slam your back against the wall and kind of have to reconstitute yourself, unfortunately finding no purchase with the silvered blade.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because you know what time it is. It's funny mace time.
Funny mace time.
Maze.
Was that your offhand swing? Because...
Spiritual weapon's a bonus action.
Oh, right. You summon up your spiritual weapon. Where are you putting it?
Can it get flanking if it's behind it?
It does not. It's not corporeal,
No,
so it does not
yeah, I
get
didn't
flanking.
think so.
You
It
can have
misses
spiritual
anyway.
flanking, you know? Like,
What are you talking about? 8 might hit. You don't know.
The spiritual weapon comes out and goes for a swing, but just in the chaos is unable to find significant damage.
Gonna call out, like, someone take the -6 hit for Bertrand.
I was going to,
Okay.
assuming it doesn't come for me.
Alrighty, it is now Lionel. It is now your turn.
Bonus action crush.
You got it.
Mind crush. 6 plus 4. That's low. That's 8.
8 points of damage. Not bad.
And oh god, I hate doing this, but I have to be the cleric in this situation. I'm going to heal Bertrand.
What?
I'm going to mass heal Bertrand into a giant monkey.
Alright.
Yeah.
You do not have space. So what
No,
happens?
the hand is gone.
Oh no.
Oh, hand. Right, the hand is concentration. That's
The
right.
hand is gonna be gone once I cast the polymorph.
I see.
So he's going to expand here.
that
Now
is...
we have a monkey form of Bertrand now.
You
Oh,
do, yeah.
describe the
Big.
monkey form of Bertrand.
Yeah, what does Monkey Bertrand look like?
I imagine he looks like Super Saiyan, like Vegeta in monkey form, like the hair and everything.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
still ridiculously beat up.
yeah. It's got
I'm gonna
scars
link
all
to
over
the
it.
giant ape. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Is that end your turn, Lionel?
That was bonus action. That was my action, and I'm like, okay, I lost my hand. At least you're healed. Crush this thing. That's gonna be my turn as I step one square back.
Bertrand, you have become monkey.
Monkey.
Oh yeah.
This
It
thing,
is
by
not-
the way, as it has you on the ropes, it like gets stabbed and it then turns back towards you, Bertrand. And when it turns around, you're now huge, and it like cranes its neck up towards you.
Oh. How does that affect my health? Does my health total become this new
You
total?
become the
Yes.
monkey health, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The ultimate healing spell.
Yeah.
That on the side. Okay. He is going to try to monkey punch this thing.
Okay.
Plus new strength. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay.
Yeah. Whenever one of you guys are so close to dying, you have no healing. It's like fucking monkey.
20 soft to hit.
Just hits.
Okay. And then this is. Oh my gosh, the damage.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Everybody
be
that's been a monkey
resistant,
knows.
but-
Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
What damage?
Oh,
No, that's not right.
That's,
No,
whoa,
that's
that is
very
certainly not right.
incorrect.
116
That's better.
points of
Whoa,
damage.
it's still 28 damage.
Holy
28
shit.
bludgeoning.
28 bludgeoning, which is... Okay. You slam down on this thing, punching it violently, but he is still alive as he resists the damage.
All right, Giant Ape does get 2 swings, so we're gonna swing again. For a natural 20.
Oh, okay, roll 60, 10 plus 6.
Oh my gosh, alright.
Monkey.
Why is it all the monkey that saves the day? Like every time.
Because monkey.
41 bludgeoning damage.
How do you want to fucking kill the shit out of this thing?
Monkey Bertrand is going to no longer look sad, but look angry. He's just gonna, similarly to when Nyx did it, kind of like Donkey Kong smash downward this thing into dust.
As you do so, the creature is grinded to a pulp. You then watch, though, as its body begins to melt. it slowly transforms into a pool of ichor. And you hear it kind of cackle. Does anybody speak Infernal? You do?
I don't.
No.
Wisp, you don't speak it?
No.
No? Lionel, Nyx, nobody speaks Infernal?
No.
You hear it speak out in a very cursed tongue, some sort of phrase, and the ichor just kind of pours through the floor and vanishes, leaving behind its pole arm.
And I try to, like, write down what I think the phrase was that he said, or is
Nope.
it completely guttural that I have zero idea?
You have no idea what he said. If you don't know the language, you don't hear it. I'm very sorry.
He probably
Okay.
said, "Fine, I can go to the bathroom."
What's this, by the way?
It is a statue. You see a raised stone alcove containing a chipped and worn statue of a female drow riding a lizard.
Did we return the pole to Headmaster
No,
Hallister?
it's ours now. He didn't say to
That's
return
fine.
the items
That's
from the
ours.
thing.
Nyx kind of elbows him, like, he's watching us.
Yeah, he never. It's mine. I pick it up.
Do you really want to keep the weapon of a devil?
Yeah, why not?
Might be a magical weapon.
It's like monkey mouth.
Good job, Bert. Nyx will approach Headmaster Hallister. Does he react at all to our victory?
Was he asleep?
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna look something up real fast.
Does he turn into a bone devil and attack us again?
Oh my god.
It was me, Hallister, along.
Bert's gonna look back towards Lionel and give him like a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, big thumbs up from Big Monk.
Are you
You got
guys
it
taking
down?
the hook polearm?
I picked it up.
It is
Would-
huge.
yeah.
It's meant for a large creature. It's not meant for a medium creature at all.
Bertrand, pick it up.
Yeah,
really
Bertrand,
good
carry it for
arm.
now.
We can carry
Bertrand
it,
won't.
but,
He's gonna leave it there.
Oh,
bring it to Hallister, fuck it.
yeah.
Wisp knows Bertrand's terrified of curses.
Yeah, I'll drag it over to Hallister for now.
Good work! Good work! Good work! Good work! Good work! You were all
Job done.
fantastic!
Thanks. It was a little dicey there for Bertrand
Well,
for a moment,
mostly,
but
not you. He
Yeah.
kind of like pushes you away with his leg, like kind of like, you know, when you push back a dog gently. And he looks
I'm
towards
big enough
Wisp
for it.
and Lionel and goes, "You two would be fantastic additions to this school. Before you leave, I'm going to write you up some applications." Just because you don't have to fill it out, but just in case, you know, you're interested in joining this fine academy, I feel like you could go quite far.
Sir, I am really interested in learning more what I can on magic, but my life of adventuring is still waiting me outside.
Well, I'm just saying, I mean, what could adventuring give you that studying at this academy couldn't give you in spades?
Well, experience in the field.
Well, I mean, you can find experience in the field here. I'm not going to force you. I don't want to try and twist your wrist, but I'm just saying. I mean, really, if you want to become a fantastic wizard, you want access to all the spells of your dreams, the door is wide open.
I will consider it in the future, sir.
Very well. Follow me. And just for the sake of brevity,
Yeah.
do you make
No more monkey,
I was
because he
gonna
can't
say,
get to the door.
But Bertrand, you are reeling. You are very wounded.
Very much so.
How heavy is this weapon?
I'm gonna say it's a giant polearm, so I'm gonna say, oh god. Give me a second, I'm gonna look up a weapon that would be an equivalent, and then just double that. Because it's huge, right? It's big. Where is the player's handbook?
You could like grab a polearm and just multiply its weight by 2.
That's what
Y-
I'm looking for.
I think you'd I think you technically multiply it by 4 because it grows in like when you go from
yeah, like
It-
square of
but-
2.
yeah
By the way,
it
we
goes
should
from 1 square to 4 squares when you go from medium to large, so you're quadrupling.
Pretty big.
It's 28 pounds.
Could technically bring it with us.
You want it that badly.
No, I'm just saying I could.
Okay.
He really wants it.
Nick's, size and in weak gnome language, I don't know. He can't carry it.
Not magical, right?
You don't know.
Lionel, it's not magical, right?
I'm gonna cast Detect Magic just to be safe.
I don't think you'd want to cast Detect Magic in this place.
Oh my eyes! It's so bright!
Oh,
You're
I
fine.
will cast Detect Magic. As we're walking and talking, basically.
Okay.
Disappeared into the dark.
So I tried to look this up to see if anybody has a stat block for this thing. They don't. So I'm going to say that it is magical, but it cannot be wielded by a medium creature. It is just impossible. It's too large and
Makes
too
sense.
unwieldy. But I'm going to say it is a magical weapon with a unique grappling property, but it's, like I said, it's too large to use.
Oh, Hallister, this polearm, that's a magical weapon. If we give this to you and we end up here again, can that count as one of our get out of here cards?
Gods, no. I don't want that. It's junk. It's unusable.
Darn.
Do we technically have a get out of here card? Because we
Yes, I'm
came
taking
and-
you right now. Look. And
Yeah, no, but I meant in the future, like if we come back and maybe Lionel and Wisp want to take another look around and then we leave and maybe like if they want to enroll in the future type of
yes,
thing.
they're
like-
welcome to enroll. The rest of you can, I don't know, do whatever you want.
No. I meant, can we leave it like again if, or do we have to do like another pest eradication?
Let me put it like this. If you come back, you will either need to pay with one magical item to make your way through, or you must join the school.
Okay.
If you come back and not do either of those things, I will, and I mean this with the most respect, blow you the fuck up. I will murder
Compelling
you.
argument.
When
Respectfully.
we get to 4-8, I think that we should take an arcade or something.
Lord Hallister, perhaps your half ogre proctor might be able to use the weapon.
That is not mine. That is one of my students, but if you would like to bestow it as a gift, I'm sure the young man would very much enjoy it for his half-ogre companion.
He'll look towards Lionel like, do you wanna?
Sure.
Yeah.
Very well. And he
Bertrand's gonna
takes it.
drag. We'll drag it over there.
Anyway, follow me. And he leads you in, and you see Elan currently, like, flipping through the book that you gave him. He kind of gives you a nod, like, hey, what's up? He notices how banged up you are, and doesn't, like, he kind of doesn't really acknowledge it, and kind of looks you up and down, and just gives you a little bit of a smirk. Just
Poor
as if,
Bertrand.
as if to say, like, I told you so.
To be fair, I think the rest of us look fine, if not better, because we got healed from
The
Wisp.
only person who is mangled is Bertrand.
Yeah, Bertrand healed all of
Yeah, you healed all of us. I'm back up to full.
I was promised games, so I'm gonna like throw a dart at the board quick and then run through.
The darts are shaped like sturges, and you throw it and it hits.
Nice.
That's cool.
The headmaster kind of makes his way in and goes, and claps his hand, and you see coming out of invisibility a large ogre-like demonic-looking creature with a massive axe just kind of comes out of invisibility and stares at all of you in sort of a
Aye.
dour expression.
Bertrand will
Yes.
sigh and pull out his sword and then realize, oh, okay, that's not what we're doing.
Stand down, my good friend. These individuals have my blessing to return from whence they came. And the creature kind of steps back and kind of brings down their large weapon at their side, like a vanguard, and kind of looks you all up and down. Yes, he would have probably beat you to a pulp and dragged you right to me. That would have been quite sad. But you no longer have to deal with that.
God, he's
So the
been there entire
applications?
time.
Oh, yes. Give me one moment here. And you watch as he kind of pats around, and he pulls out these two scrolls, which are Dwemercore applications.
Oh,
I'm
thank
adding
you.
that to my inventory.
Yep, you have that. Add that to your inventory.
Can you repeat the name again?
Dwemercore. I'll actually type that for you.
It should already be in the... Oh, wait, it's all the way back up in the notes, because I copy-pasted what it was called before.
Dwemercore.
Magic.
It was one letter off. It was a pretty good guess.
Mm.
I copy-pasted it last time, guys. It was the correct spelling. I got it from Monty, okay?
I'll keep this in mind, sir.
Good. Now again, don't come back unless you intend to pay me a magical item per person, or you are enrolling. The rest of you will still have to pay a magical item, though.
May I ask one question, sir?
Absolutely.
Are there any other arcane gates we need to be aware of not to go in accidentally to get here?
How the hell am I supposed to know?
That's a good point.
I have another question.
You're the one who controls them?
That wasn't my
Goodness.
question, but okay.
You ask so many questions. It's almost as if you should enroll here first, but I will entertain. You did do me a favor. Go on.
I just wanted to know, are you the real Hallister?
Of course!
Oh, so the petrified statue on level 2 isn't like the real you, like petrified as a statue?
I am right here.
Okay.
Come on. Use that brain of yours. I know you have it.
Hey, there's a lot of weird things in this dungeon.
It's been a pleasure, sir, and we just keep moving to the side.
Did I just hear a
Goodbye!
voice in the music?
It
It was like in my left ear only, and I swear I heard a voice in the music.
wasn't a
just then.
voice, it was like a weird trill kind of.
I heard
sound
like a
effect.
whispering, I swear.
Alright, how do you open the gate?
All right. Fine.
Lionel?
Uh,
Please tell me you didn't use up the spell slot that you needed to cast Fly.
I save 2 spells of that level. It's fine. I'm gonna use a 3rd level spell to cast flight.
Alright, you cast flight on yourself and the gate opens up before you.
Go.
Let's go.
This
I
guy's
think
name
I
was
assume we.
Ellen, right? Or Elan or something?
It's Tenorthal.
Yeah, it's like
Elan.
Elan.
is the first name.
Elan.
Yeah.
See you, Elan!
Goodbye! Thank you for the book!
You've been splendid hosts.
And you guys through the gate.
Dear
That wasn't
Lord.
how I expected that to go when we went through the gate.
Okay. We need to be careful about going into those from now on.
I think we need to
True.
take a short rest for our Bertrand here before we can continue on.
You guys technically
Oh.
did have multiple combats. So I believe you guys could actually take a long rest because you guys fought the Durgar and the Cloakers. You did trigger a trap, which counts as an encounter technically.
We had the. I hate to be that person, but we had the long rest after we fought the Durgar and the Cloakers.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
that's
slept in
right,
the
you
room
did.
and
That's
one
right, you
more.
did in the library. Okay, so then
Yeah.
you had just once. This is your second encounter. You were correct. So yes, you guys.
Yeah, I
can
was
have a
trying to
short
think
rest.
because I could have sworn we slept around here.
We slept in the library up here after we fought
that's
the
right,
Durgar
that's
and
right.
the Cloakers, and then we fell in the trap, and then we went through the portal.
So this
So
is
it's been
number.
two
This is
encounters.
number 2 then. So you guys do need to take a
So
rest.
if Bertrand wants to heal up, we'll have to take a short rest for him.
Yep.
So if we want to take a short rest, then you can roll some hit dice, maybe.
As you guys make your way out, though, you see
Princess.
currently you see sitting like I hate to bring it up, like Fry, like the fucking
The dog.
the
No!
dog from like Futurama, sitting there sadly, and then you come
dare
through, and
you.
the ears peek up, and you're hee-haw, hee-haw.
Princess!
Oh, I've never been so happy to see you.
They gallop
You're-
over and like you guys like I imagine you hug her, all of you hug her.
Yeah.
And she kind of hugs you back with her neck and she looks very relieved to see you.
You're so
Oh.
smart. It was a very smart idea not to follow us.
It kind of nods twice.
Should ask you before we go through an arcade in the future, okay?
My dear Wisp.
Why don't we let Princess go through the portals first if they
No.
feel like it? And maybe they can get a blessing.
She'll get all the boons. Every single one.
Gets the
Okay, was-
awakened state.
Yes.
Got blood running down his nose. There always been two of you.
No.
Okay, we need to take care of you first.
Take a
Let's
rest, Bertrand.
head back to the library and have a short rest, I think.
Yep.
But there's like a
Also-
secret door here. Nobody can find us if we close it.
Sure. Just realized that. Didn't you say that dwarven like writing is like kind of rare? Maybe we want to grab a book or two, just in case.
They're
You
not
know, I were
books,
handy my
they're
last.
scrolls.
Either way, it could be useful. See how useful my previous literature came in handy.
That is true. If you want to grab a couple.
Yeah, just grab a couple of like the history things as we. Because I genuinely do not need a short rest at all. It won't gain me anything. So
Bertrand's
person
the
who needs it
only
right
one that
now
needs
is-
it.
Bertrand's gonna take a nap. He's gonna doff his armor first
Yeah.
and
We'll
reveal
keep
an
an eye out.
immense amount of cuts, bruises, and scars.
Yeah, there's like you literally got punctured in the shoulder by that stinger.
Ugh.
And like you got like a slash mark across the face. And your shield is fucked, by the way. Like it's usable, but it's got like a hole in the center of it, and just like the two like massive claw attacks have just taken chunks out of it.
He
Those
somehow
wooden
looks worse
mannequins
than when
that
he
we-
started.
Those wooden mannequins we saw, were they like armor mannequins? Like, did they have
Yep.
weapons, shields? We can grab a shield for you. Lionel still has fly on. He can fly over the trap and open the door and get in the door and grab one for you.
I know. I think we need to grab a new shield for Bertrand. Do you want to go with me?
You want to go grab a shield from the creepy mannequins?
Look,
Bertrand's
okay.
Bertrand's like starfished all of his armor off of him, just on the ground, just kind of gives you a thumbs up without looking.
Look, we'll go grab one and we'll come back right back soon. But look, we need Bertrand with a shield, okay?
Nix?
What?
Let's rest.
No, because then your fly will run out.
Oh yeah, what if we go in there and something activates and we end up trapped and split the party?
Then we run.
And what if it closes?
Then you dance for a minute, and then we teleport to Willow's floor, and then we loop around.
Ugh.
have an answer for everything.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah. Give a persuasion check, Nix.
I have a decent.
I fail.
No.
Oh, no, I got you. I can help give you advantage.
Yeah,
please,
Bertrand.
please,
Give
Don't-
assistance.
don't, Lionel, don't do this on my behalf.
Great.
That's
Okay,
not
that won't do
helping.
it.
All right, you guys take a short rest. Your persuasion fails, and you guys all go
You're
ahead
like,
and
no,
roll
we
off.
really need to split the party.
Remember this next time you ask Nyx for help.
Oh shit, Nix will remember. That text shows up above where it's like, Nix will remember this.
Nyx disapproved of this action. All right,
Remember this?
I'm gonna spend some hit die.
I can use this short rest to recover some spell slots, which is what I was hoping.
Okay, that's much better.
Well, remember, you get your con modifier for each one of those.
Yeah.
I'll play like a little like melody from like Skullport or something to try and just make you feel better.
It's like weird, creepy horror music.
Just like home.
Just the violin sobs. Okay. Is anyone gonna be writing down the weird dwarf language stuff?
Yeah, we can grab a thing or two. as
Okay,
we
I'd say
head
grab
out.
like 4 scrolls.
Yeah, just because it was like supposedly like rare to find like written down dwarven history.
It's less that the items themselves are rare, but the presence of a library is uncommon in dwarven society.
But this is
I
like
guess.
proof as well. We can be like, yeah, go
ahead
here
and say that you've gathered 4 scrolls from Area 7 on floor 6, which you've now confirmed.
Finally. As soon as he said lost floor, I'm like, we have it confirmed. We're on the lost floor.
The lost floor! The lost floor is real!
in Area
It's
6.
real. It was level 6, yeah, so you guys are currently on level 6.
Level 6, Area 6.
You're the one taking
Area
the scroll, so
7.
Area 7. Okay,
I'm not writing that down in my notes. That's on you, Wisp.
I got it.
Well, now that that excitement is done, I think we're back to traveling this way.
Oh wait, we have to grab the shield. Nope, backtrack.
Well, I can probably mend up that somewhat.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
yeah, you
probably
can-
fix it up.
Backtrack again.
Let's say I did that as
Yeah.
well.
You can just
We had
mend
like
it.
an hour. It's like a cast mending like 4 or 5 times if I spent a little bit of time
You
playing
can
as
cast
well.
it 60 times in an hour because it takes a casting time.
Oh,
of
it's a
1
minute? I thought it was 10 minutes. Damn.
It probably
You
looks
gotta-
even better than it did beforehand.
Maybe.
It even has a smiling sticker.
Yeah, a stripy face on it as well.
Yeah.
Give you
I
a
imagine that
wrist
smiling
touch.
face is gonna start crying the moment it starts to get beat up again. That's how you can tell how the shield's condition is. What the durability is.
Oh, no.
Second
That's a
star.
dumb enchantment for a weapon that I like, actually. The worse your weapon gets, the sadder the smile gets.
When it's about to break, there's tears coming out of it.
Wisp, you will notice that Bertrand's in a bit happier of a mood than usual. Slightly less tears.
I will do a trap perception check.
Can you measure
23.
Can you measure at
Oh,
60
sorry.
for me too?
Yeah.
The hell does happier Bertrand look like?
Like, it's like that it's like what Monty posted last time, that like stock photo old man that just looks sad when he smiles.
You
Can
still need the
measure out
ruler
some-
up?
Yeah, I still need that out.
I'm not sure what's got you so happy, but I am glad to be reunited with Princess. Bert.
Me as well. I am just
Maybe
thankful
Thaddeus.
I'm just
in the
thankful I
future.
was able to make sure that none of my companions and friends got hurt for once.
Listen, if that thing hit you one more time, I was taking the hit for you.
Ilmater be praised, that did not need to happen.
Oh yeah, did my trap detection see anything?
What'd you roll? 18?
I rolled a 23.
You do not
It was
see-
the advantage because I was standing still.
You're right. You do not see
Yeah.
anything now.
Okay.
Go ahead and move your tokens, guys.
Well, you get the baby lish.
Okay.
Guys, should I roll another perception check? I feel like at this point,
Go.
I think we made a
22.
rule of we made something to not have to roll in every single corridor.
The
Look,
door ahead of you, Nyx, is actually slightly open, like...
Guys, the door ahead is open. Do you want me to sneak ahead and see if somebody's in there?
Sure.
Okay. I am sure if someone attacked me, you'll notice.
I will roll a stealth check and sneak up to the door.
Alright, you got it.
23, and I will stealth up here.
Da-da-da-da-da. You gently pry the door open as stealthily as possible. Inside, you see a ransacked chamber a bunch of ceremonial relics are now smashed on the floor. You see just cracked and broken iron censers, stone candlesticks that have been just reduced to rubble, and crystal orbs that have been just shattered into glass shards. There's also what appears to be some sort of black helmet that just seems to have been stomped down and destroyed.
I will roll a general perception check just to make sure that there's nothing else in the room.
Okay.
Because I know Durgard can turn invisible. 25.
You kind of peer around the room, kind of listen for breathing, and that is all that is there. There's nothing else in this chamber.
Turn around.
Guys, it looks all good. It seems to be ransacked.
Yeah, given that these rooms are the north ones. Yeah,
Yes.
the door already went through here.
Guess investigation? Investigate to see if they missed anything?
I'm gonna say that's unnecessary. This seems to be
Alright.
all that's in this chamber.
Well, at least we're filling out the map. If we
It's
go
very-
down this way,
Am I able to do a check on the helmet?
Sure. You pick up the helmet and you take a look at it. As you kind of look at it, it just looks to be. I'm gonna say roll a religion check
Mhm.
with disadvantage because you probably wouldn't know this.
Unless it's more Dumathoin thing, because they've been all over the place.
11. You're not sure what this is used for. Something about this helmet doesn't look practical for battle, but you're not sure why.
Okay. Is he fixable?
No, it is absolutely fucking destroyed.
What about mendable?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks
I'll
like
leave it
literally
here.
someone just took a boot and just flattened into like a hubcap.
Got it. I'll leave it here.
and next we'll open the door.
The square room's giving flashbacks to giggles.
I know the square
giggles.
hallway.
Still no clue what's up with that.
You see in a similar state of affairs.
Oh, wait, I run back here. Zunderbrook!
Nothing
Oh.
Thank God,
happens.
West.
God damn it.
Good catch. Good catch. Hearing that aloud. Oh, yes. Zonderbrook.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Oh,
This room is in a similar state. It looks like it has art and statues that have been toppled. There were shelves that are now empty, and whatever was on them now lies shattered and spread across the floor.
Is it another one where investigation is kind of pointless here?
You can go ahead and roll an investigation.
21.
Okay. You kind of skim
Doing-
through you skim through the stuff here, and you find a 10-inch tall lapis lazuli statuette of a dwarf king.
Maybe that
The
could open the
Dwarf
door.
King.
found him.
The rest of you kind of look through. Bertrand, you find a funeral shroud with shards of blue quartz sewn into it, kind of hidden amongst the rubble.
He will pick it up. If I am to fall, I wish to be buried in this. And he has it to Wisp.
Wisp, you find a
Okay.
alabaster triptych, which I think only me and Shay knows what that is.
Yeah, I don't know
that
what the
did-
hell that is.
A triptych is a 3-panel artwork that is tend to be like unopenable, so it's kind of like you can open it and it reveals more art.
Oh.
It's very classical back in, I think, the Renaissance. It was a thing, and like in usually religious
Yeah.
artwork, they tend to do triptychs quite a bit because the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. But this one appears to depict a dwarven wedding. It's pretty heavy, but it's a very nice looking piece.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it's a pamphlet.
Kind of.
The world's heaviest pamphlet. It weighs about 25 pounds, specifically.
Phew. It's a big pamphlet.
I would like to take this, but I don't know how practical it is. You guys wouldn't let me take my funny giant polearm. So I'll leave it. I'll leave
It's
it.
up to you if you wanted to keep it.
Yeah, but it was inconvenient.
Can
And then you
carry
what
the
the fuck?
piece of art
Yeah.
on.
Okay, no, hold on. You're like, oh, you guys wouldn't let me keep it. Well, it was up to you. Well, it was inconvenient. What the fuck were we supposed to do about that?
Yeah, but you convinced me. You should convince me to take it.
Oh, do you want to take this painting? It's inconvenient.
Yeah.
Bertram will take it.
No,
and
no,
put it
no.
in-
Princess can
Okay.
can take it.
If
There-
you
there's
guys are
enough room
gonna,
in the saddlebag.
if you guys are gonna be taking these treasures, please note down that you found it in room 5 on floor 6.
Okay, wait. Who's taking what?
Yeah, who's taking what? You guys found a lapis lazuli statuette of a dwarf king, a funeral shroud, and a alabaster triptych.
I grabbed the statue, I think.
Okay. And I believe Bertrand found the funeral shroud and told Wisp
Yes.
to bury him in it if he
Wisp,
dies.
Wisp won't take it, so Bert will just kind of wrap it around his neck.
Can you mention the room's number again?
The room, it's 5, and you are on floor 6.
Got change on my notes now where I had the question mark floor. Gosh, darn it.
You opening that door? Nick?
Yep. I think the other door goes down back to the hallway we were in.
4 work areas line the eastern wall, each consisting of a stout desk and a swiveling stool. Above in the ceiling, a lantern hangs by a chain, but they are unlit.
Can I roll an investigation check?
Sure.
What room was that? Sorry.
The room you found the treasure in, the room they're currently in.
The room the treasure's in.
5. It was room 5. Nix, as you kind of look across the workspace, you find one set of tinker's tools and one set of jeweler's tools.
I think we talked about. How much do each of those weigh, by the way?
Let me look. Where the hell is my player's handbook? Did I eat it? Where did it go?
And for my own notes, are you noting down the thing you found, Bertrand, or did you actually give it to me?
I wrote it down on mine. I had
Okay.
funeral shroud.
Oh, there it is.
Minmo took it.
Minmo!
Minmo!
I have not seen Minmo in days, by the way. He is like
Is he
gone.
dead?
No, he's
He's
not
on a
dead.
killing spree again.
I know he's alive because I feed him food and he eats it, so I know he's alive, but I never see him because it's winter.
He returns every evening from his contract killings,
Yep.
eats and sleeps, and
He's
then
tiny
goes
and
back to work.
unnoticeable. That's why he's so good at it. The
He
jeweler's
doesn't want to come out.
tools-
It's cold.
It is cold. The jeweler's tools is 2 pounds. And the tinker's tools is 10 pounds.
I wouldn't mind having a look at this diamond, see if we can actually discern its value of those tools later. Not that I have any real clue how to use it.
Would anybody like to carry these?
I can carry the tools.
Okay, I will hand the tinker tools off to you. Do you want the jeweler's kit too?
Sure.
Okay, she'll hand the kit to you. So you get both of those, so 12 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dearest Lionel,
Mm-hmm.
when you turned me into that large ape creature, I felt such a rush of power and strength. Is this what you feel like all the time?
All the time.
Is this what
Have
you
to
all feel
study
like?
real hard and make sure everyone else makes does everything for me.
I wish I could cast spells.
It's all about just, trying your best. Time to study it. I'm sure that is you. Oh, that's a lot of corpses.
I had a feeling this looped around. Do we think that the upper hallway loops around? Do we want to check it just in case?
And by that I mean, like, hallway up here.
You mean that one? Let's just take a look at it.
Do we want to just teleport? Yeah. Or no, I feel this one. Oops, I went in the virtual. I feel like this one goes up, but I meant the one like over here, like or above that area. If you look straight up, I think it loops around to the other tunnel. That it is disconnected on my map, so we could probably leave it.
I mean, you can just 100% and then just walk over here.
No, it's up here, so I'd have to look down.
Walk up there.
I need to reload the game. My character sheet's being really weird.
I need to run all the way back. Follow this.
I think it connects. I just have to double check, okay?
Oh god, why are you like this?
Just get some reins and a sled, and let the infinite energy that is Nyx running to explore pull you through the dungeon.
we came back. This is, we're up to Willow's floor, so now we know that we can go down. So if we look at our map, we can either go down through the room that had the living armor. If we go around the left side, we could attempt to yell out Zunderbrook, but we also risk running into the Zorn, and now we have a lot more treasures on us.
Didn't we yell Sonderbrook in that room?
We did in the altar room and like the living statue room. We came back, but the rooms on the very left side we did not. But if we take the route up, we might run into the Zorn, so it might be better if we don't take that route. If we go down, there is a door or a pathway to the right of our shrine, or not our shrine, our like dwarven god's room essentially, that we can go down that way. Nyx will lead the way.
I say you lead the way.
Once we get to the path, you'll see that we can either go left.
I love that you ask, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna.
No, I meant to clear it, so we can go down here. Yeah. Or if we go into this room, there we can go down in the pathway down here. So I just figured if I moved, it would be easier to see. So.
I said we go south.
Don't pass me! How dare you!
This place is trap free. We've already been here. That means it's never ever going to be a trap here.
We've only been this far. We haven't gone farther than this point.
Your memory astounds me.
A diagonal.
It all looks the same.
And the map that I have drawn out. Is there anything further here, or does it end here?
The tunnel seems to curve to the south.
Nyx will do what Nyx does, and she will open the door.
Okay.
Who would win? One Nyx or one door?
I've been beaten by magically locked doors before, so you know what?
I give it 50-50 odds.
You open up the door. Inside, you see, similarly to the other previous rooms you were just in, this room looks ransacked. You see toppled statuettes that are shattered on the floor. There is an alabaster diorama that has been smashed to pieces on the floor, including what appeared to be a stone table that probably was where it was. And there is a stone desk that has been broken in two, and its chair has been knocked over and cracked.
Perception check.
Go for
Would
it.
you like to do the honors?
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh.
You scour through this room very closely, and nothing of it is of value.
Wow.
It just looks like this was ransacked thoroughly.
Unless...
I was going to say, would you like to do the honors?
I'll do it. Thunderbrook!
Nothing happens.
Fuck! What about no secret room?
I got a natural 20 and she said no, so I'm gonna say...
I thought it was that one specifically was for looking for valuables.
On my perception checks, I have benefit or bonus to finding secret rooms.
CP.
Perception check. Wait, hold on, Bertrand. Don't, stop. I need to leave the trap. You know what? I got a 12. If you guys fall in a trap now, this is on you.
Go.
We were
Let us
rushing
stop
you.
Yeah, that would be the
You had
time
to
you
do a
guys
quick
fall
look
into a
because
trap.
we were fucking rushing ahead of you.
Oh, how's it
As
feel?
you guys approach, you hear a loud rumbling noise, like a crashing noise from the south.
Oh. Why are
So
you?
we go
She goes west.
west. You hear a loud rumbling. We avoid it.
Oh, so what you're saying is I'm not going there.
It's like, oh, so you made directions easy. I gotcha.
Wisp and Lionel, as you begin to kind of try and catch up with your companions, you see coming out of this southern chamber.
Haha.
Oh no. I think the only things I remember you talking about was something about not looking at them, and that they're very big.
Yeah.
A large creature turns and looks at you, Wisp. And as its eyes meet your own, your brain flexes in pain, and it raises its claws and lets out a terrifying scream. And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Oh, bench.
I'm about to have a bad time.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God you're in the way.
That's
For
the thing
once.
with, isn't it?
You don't want to be in a bathroom stall with this one?
Oh
Is
no.
that what
no.
you're saying?
What a wild session. Oh my god.
When you started by telling us that we couldn't go back, I was like, all right, what? I was like, oh,
Yeah, because I was giving that I was getting that hint because you were like I had to read a lot. I had to read so much, and I'm like, but we're just gonna go back. I had
I
to
thought
read
it was
so
be-
much.
I thought it was because maybe there was a lot of information, and I was hoping that was like the direction. Or like maybe he would like not want us to go back, but we'd have to like fight back or something. But like we were straight up like, no, you're not allowed to go back. And it's like, what? Excuse me?
Yeah, that doorman, very scary.
Is it possible to like activate fly and run through the gate? Would he follow us and attack us?
We still might go
Probably.
back, but I don't think Monty can answer that.
I can't answer that. no.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume yes because he apparently had wings, so I
Yeah.
think he can just go back and forth.
He'd like hunt us down. He'd start chasing us. We just run.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, we just got a Mr. X.
Yeah, we'll have a Mr. X following us on the entire floor 6.
Hey, yo, Evie.
Yes.
Next session is our 15th session.
Aw.
Ooh.
15.
Yeah, we've played this quite a bit.
Yeah, we've actually made it quite far, you know. You were thinking about stopping at what, floor 3?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was gonna see, like, I'm like, oh, if I'm not super into it, and I kind of like, I want to do other things, but I'm like, I love this. I want us to get to the end, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Very fun.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we can actually clear the dungeon of the Mad Mage.
I had to go look through the Dwemercore level and just reread everything that was like relevant to you guys, and I was like, oh my fucking god. I was like,
I
yep.
am very disappointed that there was no conjuration class. Like, what the fuck?
No.
But there's an opening for a teacher now if you want to get into it.
You do
You might
realize I
become
would lose
crazy,
this
though.
character. I've invested so much time.
Yeah, and you'll probably lose your mind and go crazy like all the other wizards, but you know.
Probably.
But you're back on floor 6, and now you've confirmed that it's floor 6, so...
Yeah, like I said, the moment he said lost level, I was like, oh my god. I can change my notes. It has a name.
Goodness gracious. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. There's a lot. I can't say, but... I mean...
So much you probably want to say, right?
I want to say so bad. This module is very dense, and it's got a lot of really cool shit in it, so...
Well, that was a very fun session. Thank you.
Yeah, you learned a lot, too. There was a lot. That was a lot of lore, right at, You learned about the what was it? The Shadow Dusk lady, and you met Hallister, and like, yeah.
I think I bought that book for like 20 gold, so it was a really good investment.
Yeah.
It was like just
Yeah.
because I got a natural 20 about looking for a book about corruption. You were like, sure, here you go.
Yeah, here you go. It's this much, and you bought it, and it was like, cool.
Yeah, I looked at my inventory and I had nothing. So I'm so happy that you had something to give him.
Got some really weird things in my inventory.
I mean, I have like miscellaneous items, obviously, but like
So-
nothing that I thought would work. Here's
Give
a
him some
glass
soap.
potion bottle with like gross pink liquid from an aboleth lair. Maybe he would want that. I still have that.
Don't accidentally pull it out when you're trying to drink a healing potion.
I don't know. I feel like at some point Nyx is going to be mad and maybe throw it on somebody. Like,
You bleed out. Oh, it's Pepto Bismol.
yeah, here, you have a stomach ache? Take this.
Should be great.
Real great. Woo.
Gosh, I'm
I
excited
can't
for
wait
more
till
of
we
this
decide-
level.
Oh yeah, I really wanted to explore this level. When I thought that we couldn't come back right away, I was like really sad for a second. I was like, no.
Yeah, when you guys like, we want to go back, and I was reading, I was like, oh no. It's like,
no.
oh
We
boy.
managed.
It'll
We
only
managed.
cost you years of Bertrand's life.
You guys
We
managed
fought
to
my
deal with the
first
Bone Devil.
I'm already happy.
That Bone Devil is scary. Like, you guys locked that thing down, which was good.
Poor Bertrand.
No, the rest of you three did so much damage and utility. That was amazing.
I hit him once.
You hit him once
wasted...
very hard.
Very hard.
True.
Yeah. I wasted a silver arrow. I'm down to 19 now.
Oh no, what a nightmare.
What a nightmare. I know.
Oh,
Look, man, I have one dagger and 19 silver arrows. Like, what am I gonna do with these resources? I need another dagger. I've
Need more.
yeah.
We need to learn magic weapons. What we need.
Might be worth me giving Bertrand the silver short sword.
Maybe.
Yeah. You
That's
never-
too
you're
expensive
never
of a
in
gift.
melee range?
Bertrand would never accept.
You can
Yeah,
give me the
but
bow.
you know, if it helps you do damage, when Nyx and Bertrand are stuck on an enemy that's resistant to like non-magical damage, we're usually screwed. So that golem didn't take any additional damage from silver, I think. Did I try
It
silver
did
on him?
nothing. It did
Yeah.
nothing.
It did nothing. So usually it doesn't work. I try, but I
Probably
guess
an
it makes
extra, like,
sense though. It is a demon.
He's like, oh, do you have holy water? I threw it. I already.
He gave it away as an offering. So you know, we're pretty close to the altars that I think you left it at. We can go steal it back.
That just reminds me of every time someone like you fight a monster with elemental abilities, and you're like, shit, we have nothing to resist that. Let me buy an electricity resistance potion, and then you put it in your inventory, and you never encounter an electricity-based monster ever again.
You know, you say that, but I
Happens
finally
every time.
found a chance to use my antitoxin, only I wasn't the one that needed it. I should have shoved it down Bertrand's throat. Not that I don't know, like, I don't remember. Does it give you resistance, or is it just advantage on your saving throw?
For what?
It might just be advantage on the saving throw.
The antitoxin.
Well, that's
It's
resistance.
advantage. You get advantage on it.
Okay.
But
So it would have
luckily,
been more
wouldn't
benefit.
have- Yeah, it would have been better, more beneficial for you because Bertrand passed all of the saves.
Yeah. Well, it's gone now.
Goodness gracious. Alright, well, good session, you guys.
Yeah.
Nobody died.
Nobody died, which was, I legitimately was a bit scared for Bertrand at one point.
Yeah,
I
you
was
and me
really
both.
scared because I rolled natural 20s, but you did defend, so that was good because I was like, oh fuck my life. That would have been really scary. Big damage to double. Oh man, well, we gotta decide who to raid now.
Yeah, he's online.
Who is online?
You have your Hey Mr. Rabbit that can raid.
We have to struggle in critical role.
Yeah, Critical Role really is struggling. I think we're gonna rate him Mr. Rabbit. He's playing Fatal Frame,
With the ghost.
which is a really good game. Our raid message will be, and shout out to the lurkers. Thank you guys so much for joining for this. I'll be uploading this episode as soon as possible. But our raid message will be, take my picture in all caps. Take my picture in all caps. Because it's
Okay.
Fatal Frame and you gotta take pictures of ghosts.
Yeah, take my picture.
Take my picture. Alrighty. Have a good night, everybody. See you next week.
Good
Take care.
night.
Goodbye.
Night.
Get out of here.
Dun.
Go.
Leave.
Go! Don't look back!
Never
Stop
look back.
crying.